podcast, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Welcome to Visual House Studios, baby. Yeah.
1, 2, 3, bitch.
Welcome back to Literally Anything We Want Law for Short. 39 Crew, you know I love you. And 39 Crew, thank you for staying on for 50 episodes, baby.
50
episodes.
That's one for each year y'all have been alive.
Oh, don't do that. Come on, 39 Crew. Come on, don't do that to them, baby.
Hey, the sweeter the berry, the juicy the pussy, bro.
Hey, you got that right.
This
Wait, I don't think I got that right, but
yeah, I was gonna say you definitely said that wrong, but you know what?
Hey,
That's all right.
You age like wine, some of y'all. White ladies, y'all age like milk. No, it's just some
Age like milk.
Like one out of
Age
every
like cheese
500.
They
like,
taste better when you
no,
get
like
older.
milk. Like they just
Milk.
milk shit with age. Thighs get all cotton cheesy.
come on, baby.
No, not cotton. What the fuck?
I was-
Cottage cheese.
Hey, man.
That's
Thickness
basically
is
what
beauty,
cottage
man.
cheese is. It's basically rotten milk.
Well, there you go.
Dang. Well, I can't say nothing to that.
man.
Dang, I hate y'all. But but also, as y'all see, Brown Boy Wonder here on the mic. We got a semi-sequel for y'all. Semi-sequel. Call it like a spin-off if you
Get
could
your
say.
crosses ready.
Yeah,
Fuck
oh
that.
no. it ain't gonna be spiritually. Well, it might be. We'll see. Yo, everybody, thank y'all for real for rocking with the episode Moist Nudie.
Say it
hey,
right.
Don't
Moist.
Moist Nudie. Hey, don't be so cringe. It's all good, Danielle. Daniela is back, everybody. 39 Crew, show us some love, everybody. Come on, man. Come
Hello.
on. At this time with the semi-sequel spinoff, we got her man. Finally, I get to meet you, Junior. Junior, say hi to the people, man. Come on.
Hello, everybody.
That's
How's
what
it
I'm talking
going?
about. 39 Crew, show them some love too, baby. 39 Crew, you know I love you.
Clap them beef curtains for Junior.
For real. And by the time y'all listen to this, the party would have already passed. But
I hope y'all had a good time.
I hope y'all had a good time, and thank you for everybody who came out to the party.
Hope y'all survived.
Man, and if this is the last time y'all hear me, then I'm just kidding. That's kind of sad.
You already
boy.
survived.
Yeah, well,
The fuck?
touche, huh?
Unless you just already lived your own life already.
For real. What is this? Is the Matrix? Dang, let me find out Isaac was right the whole time.
I wasn't getting right about a goddamn thing ever.
That's crazy.
Or
39 Crew, you know I love you. But today we have another toxic relationship episode because y'all love it. I love it personally. And we get to find out more depth on my good friend's man. Because dang it, I've wanted to know so much more about you since the day you was... I don't know how to say it. Since I knew you was a
Since the day you were conceived.
I was gonna say since you was conceived in my
Yep.
mind, but I'm
He's
like,
been
no, that's
tracking
kind
you
of
as a
weird.
little
too.
sperm. He's got like a whole cork board with string attached
For
to it.
real.
Your sperm swimming
Conspiracy.
patterns and all that.
You still-
I got the
Yes.
GPS on the left hand. We're like, all right, which way should I go?
For real. Since you manifested into my life. No, even that sounds a little.
That sounds so weird.
For real. Yeah. For real though.
So anyway.
Yeah, for real.
Anywho.
Transition. Junior. For real. Thank you for coming on, man. Like when you asked to be on, I was excited because I'm like, oh snap. Man got a whole other terrible situation from his past. I mean, man, so I mean, like, first of all, where did this happen? Like, what's the age range? Like, what? Give the people an idea how this even came about to be.
Alrighty, so I had it was maybe my second semester in my university in Iowa. So before the girl, my ex, I was with somebody else, and she couldn't take it, of course, because of long distance.
Was she from here? Was she from Cali?
Yeah, she was from here.
Okay.
I was like off and on the past 7 years, and we just straight up just be friends. But
Oh, got you.
so
Yeah.
then after that, of course, a month or so passed by. I was on Bumble, Tinder, all the dating apps.
Mm-hmm.
Then
You hit that shit.
Come on, baby. Everybody organic is so much natural. But anyway, go ahead. Go
Junior
ahead.
trying to make a junior.
Come on, baby.
Today, Junior.
That's the name of the episode.
What?
Today, Junior.
Today, Junior.
Today, Junior.
Was it from Adam Sandler? Adam Sandler. Fuck. I forgot the name of the movie, but He did it.
Just the 90s Adam Sandler.
The 90s
Period.
Adam Sandler. He was
Period.
the best ones.
For real.
But then, I saw her on Bumble. I saw her Instagram on Bumble. Then I hit her up.
Oh, dang.
Then on through Instagram, I'm like, yo, what's up?
Yeah. Just dive right on in, for real.
Then, we talked for maybe a couple minutes.
Is that what you said? What's up?
I said, hey.
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 That worked?
I mean, I guess.
He's like,
Well, that's
shoot.
what my ex did. Hey, remember?
Hey, ladies, please don't let it be that easy.
No.
Like, come on.
I
Like,
wouldn't
come
know.
on.
I only asked because I wouldn't know what I would say. I haven't been single in like 10 years, so I wouldn't know.
Touche, huh?
There's a whole different world out there.
Right.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But
I
so
wouldn't know
you
what to say.
you slid in them DMs.
Let me
Yeah.
get your fax number.
Ew.
What's your pager number?
Social Security, please. It's like, bro.
But
Like,
we live,
yeah.
I don't know if nobody knows about it, about a small town in Iowa called Forest City.
Moment you said Iowa, I tuned out.
Forest City.
Yeah, Forest City, Iowa only has, I believe, 2 stoplights, and you can
That's-
go around the whole town within maybe 5 minutes.
It's the town that
I thought
Cars
you were going to
takes
say
place in.
like 15
Radiator
minutes.
Springs.
It's damn near like that.
Real. Forest City.
Forest.
Iowa.
Like, not forced, but Forest
Yeah,
City.
Forest. Like run Forest run.
Yeah.
Yeah, see? Yeah, no. It could go around the whole city in 5 minutes. Is that where she lived at? Or is that where you were staying? What's
That's
up
where
with
my
Forest?
college was.
Yeah.
It was called Waldorf University.
college
Shout out
there?
to them.
That's for real.
They have a gas station?
We had actually
No way. No way.
like 2 gas stations.
And gas was very cheap.
It
Oh, I
was
would've
during
assumed so.
during COVID. I remember I had maybe like blow half a tank. I filled that shit up within maybe $10.
Damn. Damn.
Let me go to Forest City.
Ain't nobody over there. That's gas from
COVID,
2004. What do you mean?
But then again, if Forest City is home to this demon of Iowa,
Not Forest City, but it was maybe 2.5 hours from her college she went to. She lived on a farm,
oh snap!
on
Okay.
a goat farm.
The-
You know she was fucking them goats.
that would do it right there. That's
The goats
number.
is fucking her,
That
man.
was the first red flag. A goat
Yep.
farm. I mean, for real. She
Hey,
out
I
there,
didn't fucking know.
the Satan worshiping, but that's the red flag number one. But
You
so
see what I say?
yeah, you're right. I'm
I'm in
sorry.
for a ride, man.
You're like, please don't be evil. But no, so I mean, you slid in the DMs. You like, hey, like, what's up, man? You look kind of cute. I ain't gonna lie. Like, we're out there on your goat farm, you know. So like, how did it progress to the point to where
Like,
you know?
damn, she bad.
That's such his first ever. Be bad.
You stupid. Never mind. That's the name of the episode.
She bad. With just
Quote
3
goat
A's.
noise. Oh gosh. But no, for real. Like, so you know, you said you conversated for a few minutes. You know, like
Yeah.
How did things progress after that?
Well, first, she didn't know I had tattoos. Mm-hmm. And I covered everything up because I was fucking -degree weather out there.
Oh, naturally, yeah.
I think the lowest it got there maybe around -50.
Yeah, you can keep
And-
that
And I complain about it being cold out here.
for real.
When I got back out here, it was like maybe 50, 40 degrees. I'm here with shorts and a tank top.
For real. I see what they be talking about now. -50. That's disgusting.
And I still had baseball practice. Mm-hmm. I'd like, get your ass over there.
I'm so sorry. In -50 degree, like, no, I'm good. I'm good. But so, like, was this like a really big deal for her? The fact of your tattoos, or maybe some of your choices of?
Yeah, because it was, well, first she was telling me, oh, if I didn't know you had tattoos, I would even DM'd you or hit you up or anything like that.
Okay, shoot.
I'm guessing she's not a fan of tattoos. She wasn't.
She religious?
Kind of, sort of, not really.
Well, then you're
She
just a
was-
hypocrite. Then. Anyway, no, you know what? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm already mad at her. I don't even know the girl. Go ahead.
Let's just call her B.
Oh, call her B?
Yeah.
B?
Beach.
You know what? B goat. Billy goat. Billy goat. Yeah, I could do that. Billy goat. Okay, yeah.
Okay.
So,
Because call her Billy Goat.
yeah, Billy goat. All right, cool.
So a couple of times, hit her up a couple times. A couple of days went by. Then I'm like, hey, let's hang out in my dorm. I told my roommate, hey, a girl's coming over. I need you
Hint,
to.
hint, wink, wink.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
Sock on the doorknob. Gotcha.
Bro, bet. Cool.
A door's coming over. I just let you know. He's like, so you can just skedaddle.
You can skedaddle, dude. Go walk the town in 5 minutes and you'll be
Billy
straight.
Goat's coming over.
Billy Goat coming over.
But you know, it was really, really awkward at first. I had a bougie computer from the school, like
Oh,
a Dell.
Hey,
That shit died every single 5 minutes. I unplugged it.
dang.
Then you know, it was really quiet. Barely talked or anything. We were separate part, kind of like this.
Mm-hmm.
Then we got closer and closer and closer. Then we were there for maybe an hour or so because she had cheer practice.
Okay.
What, cheerleader?
Oh.
Yeah.
Flexible.
So she.
Nope. Not,
Shit, that's-
if you see a picture of her, you would have been like, yeah.
She built like a refrigerator.
Square box.
Fuck.
Oh.
The box goes.
Oh,
Damn.
no. Billy. I told you, Billy Goat in
Danielle seen a picture of her.
Danielle was like, yeah, you definitely upgraded, huh? Like, you was hating on her, wasn't you, Danielle? Don't lie. Don't lie. You was hating, wasn't you?
How did these conversations come up with you two? Because that doesn't bother you to talk about his ex or vice versa.
I mean, sometimes yeah, but because of clearly my past and how bad that was, and then realizing the stuff that he went through, we kind of were just there for one another to understand. Okay, I went through this, you went through that, and obviously healing on our own, but also together to kind of lean on each other to make things better
as a couple.
Right.
So at first, yeah, I kind of did, but if anything, if it gets brought up, it's just hey, some trauma thought of something from the past came up, and then kind of explain so that we understand each other, kind
It's
of
kind
thing.
of like a trigger kind of ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If something is said and it triggers you because of, I don't know, something, then it gets brought up, but it's not kind of well, my ex this and my ex that, and, sometimes that does come up, but just kind of let's try to move past it kind of thing.
Right.
But it's not a consistent conversation.
No.
Of,
Yeah.
my
It's
ex
not like
this,
Yeah.
So,
Right.
kind of yes at first, but then it was more of understanding, so it didn't bother me that bad.
Right.
There were some things when we first started dating. There were some things that were triggering for me. Then I told her about it. She's like, "Oh, okay, I understand. I understand about this. I won't do that stuff again." And it hasn't, of course.
Yeah.
And if it does come to cross, if she'd be like, "Hey, babe, it's kind of triggering for me," we'll let each other know. I'd probably done some trigger stuff that her past did, and she let me know. I'm like, okay, thank you for letting me know this and this and that.
There's a couple times where I've low-key snapped on you a little bit, but not on purpose, but it was a major trigger in my head,
Yeah.
this literally came back up from the past again. It was a total, vision throwback, and he was just yo, what the heck kind of thing. But
And I did the
was
same thing too, kind of the other day.
It wasn't intentional, but it was this happened, so that's why it triggered me. Sorry, but then it's now he knows.
Or now you know.
Yeah.
Right.
So.
Right.
But
So no goat on the menu. No goat meat.
You stupid.
oh gosh.
No, but
I mean, in the trash, yeah.
The trash.
she
Yeah,
said,
or
yeah,
you
not in
don't
my
you don't eat
house.
goat?
What?
Have you tried goat?
Yeah.
Goat
really
is
good.
delicious.
Pretty good, yeah.
What does it taste like?
You tried it
Almost
before,
like
David?
beef, just
Yeah,
really,
yeah,
really,
at
really
the-
tender.
Yeah, really tender beef.
At this place called in Bumpus or Bumpus, they had goat.
I don't think I ever grabbed it.
Goat is
You,
delicious.
you might probably
Okay, well, anyway.
if you ever ate some random Mexican's birria before, it's probably goat.
Yeah,
Well, isn't that what it is?
it'd be
Originally, yeah.
Usually it
Oh,
is.
so then,
Yeah.
okay, never mind.
You probably
I
have had it.
guess I have.
It
Alright,
tastes
never
like
mind.
beef. It's just really tender and
Yeah.
soft
Right.
and good.
That
Dude's
shit-
really good. It's really,
It is
Okay,
good.
so we're again right now.
I can see why this girl was fucking goats, because this shit hella soft.
Okay, anywho.
Anywho,
But no, but to dive back into, some of those triggers, you said the first night, kind of awkward, but you're getting closer and closer and closer,
Yeah.
so, how did that happen? I mean, if it was awkward, if it was kind of feeling things out, how did it get to, that point?
well, after that, I remember for a fact, that we just talked about it after. She's like, sorry that I was like kind of shy. You know, I haven't dated anybody like this in a while. This and that. And, you know, she's like, okay, it's fine. Well, at first, you know how relationships go. That both of them are sweet, cuddling, fine.
Oh, yeah.
Till we get to a point, you know, where we're 2.5 years later, you know.
Right.
But she was, oh, gosh, she was like 19. I was like maybe 20, 22, 23.
Yeah.
I think, yeah.
Billy Goat?
Yeah.
Oh.
She was like 19, 20. Then, yeah, she's actually 19.
Is she originally from this Iowa?
Yes.
So she lives there. You're just there in college.
I'm just there in college.
Red flag number 3. Go ahead.
Proceed.
Proceed.
Then, you know, went out to before we started dating, we went to, our first date was a hockey game for our college.
Yeah, come on.
It was cold as fuck, but.
I bet.
It was outside?
No, inside.
It probably
Like
could have
a-
been outside.
like a hockey
I know,
rink.
I was
It
about
could
to
have been
say.
outside.
Shoot.
It was snowing that day, I remember.
Shoot.
Then that was in Minnesota, and sorry on my accent, I got a little accent when I got
That's all good, baby.
like for bag, I say big.
Oh, no, that's all good. No, but is it that close to where you could just drive to?
It's about an hour.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That's okay. Shoot.
Iowa and Minnesota are
That makes
kind of
sense.
like close.
Oh, dang. Like, driving to less than Sacramento drive. Like, real talk. Shoot. But
you have to watch out for deers too, so I drive in the middle of the street.
oh,
For
I
deer,
bet.
and it's not even fucking reindeer. What you mean?
Got Rudolph up in this mug, man. No, but so you guys are feeling each other out. You
Yeah,
know,
of
you're like, okay, you know, this is. What was the spark or the moment that you remember that you were like, you know, I think I could rock with this chick. I think I could, you know, maybe make her official.
Kind of like I think that date, that our first date.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I remember. Yeah, you know, even though you have toxic relationships, you still have like at least some good moments.
Exactly. Yeah.
Some good moments.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that was maybe one of the good moments when I thought, you know what? Yeah.
Dang.
Let's try this out.
Yeah. The first date was one of the good moments. Lord.
Yeah, I know.
Well, we in for a ride.
You just
ain't
see how she kind of forced me to ask her out.
Oh,
shit.
whoa. Okay, yeah. How did that happen? Yeah, take us through that.
So we were, you know, in regular night, we were always hang out on our nights.
Yeah.
You know, she'd go to my dorm, I go to her dorm. Then one night she was on my dorm. She was like, "Oh, the single ladies, put your hands up." This, you know, that song.
Right.
She was like, you're not gonna kiss me until you and I are official. I'm like, fuck. All right.
He's like, dang, but obviously. He's like, obviously we're here, so
That
me.
bitch.
Yeah.
Hey man, how you? You gotta test drive it before you know you want to get it,
I mean,
right?
I mean,
to me,
That's a fair thing,
my
That is a fair
experience.
thing.
My
That is
right?
a fair
Okay,
thing.
as a female, right? What do you think about that?
I think it's more of
If
a
it's
thing
not too much of an
now.
invasive question.
No, it's okay. I mean, it's more of a thing. I think now there's a lot of people test drive before you
Yeah.
make things official, which low key, if you think about it, it's kind of sad because it's like, why you want to
It is
test
sad.
drive
I mean, for
just to
Well, let's
test drive before you say yeah. I mean,
because that's what you're gonna be with.
Yeah.
well, to me, the emotions will
kind of
override all that
Over the
anyway.
time,
So
yeah.
it's like if you rock with them emotionally, then it's just gonna.
No, that's true. And,
Yeah.
And
agree to disagree. I think.
well, look,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
can agree to disagree. Yeah.
for me, look,
Like,
like
yeah.
for me, I don't think sex or like just physical is everything, right? I know to some
better
people it
not
is,
be.
right? Some people it is, but I do think that it's a big part.
It is.
Oh yeah,
Like,
It's
definitely.
not
is.
everything, but it can be a big part.
Yeah.
But like,
Yeah.
I don't think you should hook up on the first date.
No.
No, not on the first date.
And that's what she thought.
A lot of people do.
On the
That's what I'm
first-
saying.
Oh.
Nowadays, I feel like when people, I gotta test drive before I get in any further.
No,
like-
not on the first. I ain't no simp or nothing, but no, like the first day is like, man, we just vibing right now. Like we having a good time.
Yeah.
You know? No, second day, shit over here. No, I'm just fucking.
And-
but like, you know, like,
off.
yeah, that's the second day the whole time. It's like a 30. It was like a 45-minute date.
That's crazy.
They go to 15 minutes.
15 minutes.
So
Damn.
she wanted you to ask her out.
Yeah.
Before
Yeah.
you kissed her.
Yeah, basically.
Yeah.
And after I asked her out, she's like, yes, okay, then moi.
So you just asked her because you wanted to kiss her?
No, not really, but I thought it was a okay vibe at that time. Then I'm like,
Yeah.
You can't blame me though. The vibes was good. I mean,
yeah.
that's
Yeah.
all. That's all you really could ask for that early. How long were you guys talking before you asked her out?
Maybe about 2 weeks.
Oh shit. Okay.
But the thing,
I said, oh.
but the thing was, she was telling me after we got together, and she told me that time when I invited her to my dorm, she thought it was just a hookup.
Yeah.
Oh, so she went into it with the mindset of like
We're about to
smash and grab. All right, I'll see you later, and
Basically.
that's it.
Also, she was down for that.
I didn't fucking know.
I mean, it
No,
kind
my
of
dumb ass didn't know.
I don't think that would make sense because it's like
Yeah.
if she wanted you to ask her out before you kissed her, I don't know if she would have that thought and intention
Right?
Right.
to meet up there at the dorm to smash.
2 hours
But
away.
You're kind of like contradicting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like you drove 2 hours
She
just
went.
for that.
No. She went to my college.
Oh, so you guys were at the same college.
Yeah, and that's
okay,
how-
okay,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah, but she's from there. That's
She's
the difference.
from-
That's the difference.
She's from there, but goes
true.
out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. Okay.
Pay attention, man. Come on.
No, I'm sorry. Man, you right.
Come on, man.
Man, I misunderstood.
Trying to
I'm
see what happens to the goats, man.
Yeah, for
Proceed.
real. Proceed.
Proceed to the
Yes.
highlighted route.
For real.
Rerouting.
But so now she low key forced you to, hey yo, you my man tonight or I'm gone.
It was basically like that.
Yeah. So I mean, after that, were things at least for a little bit still cool, like, or was it still just a filling out process? Like, what were kind of the vibes after that?
After that, it was like an okay vibe, like on a cruise control
Right.
for a good minute. Then things got to get serious. Then when I met her parents, maybe 2 weeks later, I was at a football game.
Okay.
And she was doing her cheerleading stuff, yada yada yada.
Okay. For sure.
And I was with my guys, of course, with the baseball guys, of course.
Oh yeah.
And I'm like, hi, this is Junior, this and this and that, yada yada yada. She had a stepdad that she didn't like, and during the time they did have some fights.
Red flag number 4. Go ahead.
And I would be in the middle of it too, telling her to stop.
Oh, that's the biggest red flag. Go ahead.
Number 5, are we keeping tally?
Oh no, this is the same one. It's just it's a bigger red flag. Go ahead though. Go ahead though, Jimmy.
At first it was just like lots of just like, oh, we're gonna do it 5 times, five rounds, this and this and that, yada yada yada, like in one night.
Get that shit.
Stupid.
No.
Go ahead.
At first it was it was like that. Then it was still in kind of people say in the honeymoon stage.
yeah.
Right.
The honeymoon stage.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that in the honeymoon stage.
Right.
And on a cruise control, everything was fine, dandy. A whole bunch of other stuff. And so when it comes to, I think after 5 months,
Yeah.
her mom was insisting me to propose to her.
Oh shit.
Whoa! Red flag number 5.
And what did we learn
What?
last time? Don't let them parents get involved, man.
Wow. Okay. Wait. Hold.
Yeah, they gotta stay out.
What in the actual? Wait.
Man. it's
I'm
that.
baffled because normally, if anyone is gonna, normally it's one of the partners like still in that honeymoon phase, as you say, like let's just get married. Oh my gosh, we love. But the mama was all like, so you gonna put a ring on my daughter or?
It was basically like that.
That's wild.
And she was talking about, I remember when I got married, or when I got proposed to my current husband, or she was married twice. So
See? Wait, don't take that from her.
I mean, come on, man. I'm mad. Come on. Billy Goat Mama?
It's like taking financial advice from a broke person,
For
man.
real, from a crackhead. Come on, man. What in the world? So Wow. So how did that conversation even go? That is so. That's awkward. I could see if it's a year and a half or more. Like, hey, like, what's up?
And y'all are young though at this point.
Yeah,
She
and
was
on top
19.
of that, you're only 22,
Yeah.
and she's only 20 at the most.
19, 20.
Yeah, bruh.
Yeah.
The time moves different when you're older, right? Like
It sure
it's more
do.
normal to like meet somebody, get engaged, get married within that year, like because you're older, like you already know what you want, what you're looking for, you know.
What you really, really want.
Exactly, like
see what you
you're
did
not
there.
fucking, you're not like shopping around no more, right?
Right.
Like, you know,
Right.
You've done your time, you've had your fun,
Right.
you know.
You
but
got
when
it
you're
all
that
out your
young
system.
and in
all-
college,
You don't even know what your career want to
exactly,
be.
your career ain't taking off
I just
yet.
switched mine once
Exactly.
because I went from being a kinesiology major, which means
Like a PE teacher.
no, not PE teacher. Fuck no.
Well, that's what they mostly do, right?
No.
Or am I wrong? No.
No, I
No.
didn't
Oh,
know.
someone told me that.
we call it.
Man, fuck whoever told me that. It made me look dumb. What they do? Educate me, man.
You lied to me.
Educate me. What happened?
So we in our college Waldorf we call it HPE. It's basically fuck, what's the name of? But you basically do physical therapy.
Oh, that's what that does.
Oh, okay. So
okay.
you weren't wrong.
I was hella wrong, man.
No, physical education.
Kind of like sports med almost.
It is sports
yeah.
medicine.
No, so yeah.
there you
It's
go.
sports
See, that's
medicine.
sounds a lot
Physical
better.
education, you
See,
know.
I went to
No.
SF State, and there's hella kinesiology majors, and I'm thinking like, all of y'all want to be PE teachers. It's like I dead ass thought that's
So
what that
you're
was
now
for.
not knowing what it really is.
Yeah, I did not
You're
know
like, man, I
that.
look stupid.
All
For real.
But then where did you switch up to after that?
To
crazy.
psychology where I graduated from with a BA. Well, BS, or BA,
BA in psychology.
BA in psychology.
So what was the psychology of this mama that wanted you to propose to somebody after 4 months?
It's a diagnosis of crazy bitch.
She worked at a mental hospital too.
The plot twist in these stories is just wild.
I told
After
you. Hey,
5
I told you
months?
before we started. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh, this is 5 months. Oh, I'm excited. So
We still have 2 years.
yeah, 2 years left. Oh, I'm excited. So, like, dog, how in the actual world, like, how'd that conversation even go, and how did your lady at the time, Billy Goat, respond to it?
Well, first her mom was like, "Oh, and I can tell you that you love my daughter, this and this and that, yada yada yada. Do you ever plan in the future? Future means fucking like 2 months after that to
real.
propose to her." And I'm like, maybe, yeah, I guess, I don't know, maybe. Then she showed me her mom's ring, of what to give her.
real.
I didn't buy no fucking ring.
He said, absolutely not.
Hell no. If I'm gonna buy a ring, it's gonna be a buy a ring for a special woman, and she's right next to me.
Aw.
Get that shit.
Come on, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Come on,
You sound like
30,
that go-to.
39 crew. You know you crying right now. Come on, 39 crew.
Did you feel like you did love her at that point?
At that point, yes.
What is this, 4 to 5 months in?
At that point, yes.
You can love somebody that
I
quick.
thought-
You can.
Yeah, I guess.
If
so.
I
I'm
just
just
be
wondering.
real,
I'm just
my
wondering.
last situation, I loved her after like a week, and it lasted 7 years. So I mean, like, it's not like, you know.
It sure
So,
happens for
I
a
mean,
reason.
Yeah,
But,
I mean,
7 years? Oh, yeah.
yeah. So I mean, you know, yeah. But
No, I mean, well, you know.
Yeah,
I was just wondering because of how rushed everything seems like.
yeah,
It
but
was
that's a
really-
good point.
Yeah.
It was really rushed, really controlling and toxic and stuff like that, and just really bad.
When did it get to that point though? Like, okay, you said everything was on cruise control for a little bit, right?
For a little bit.
Like, things were cool. Do you remember the moment that you were like, "Oh, this is it's kind of different."
Not what I thought.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
what? Like, take us through that situation.
one time, well, we were in the dorm, stuff like that. Then we're like, all right, let's go get something to eat. And we got something to eat. Then she got mad over some shit. I don't remember. And she threatened to kick me out of her car and have me walk back to the dorm. And it was dark time.
Was it like mad cold then too?
It was maybe 27 degrees.
Like,
Oh no.
And she threatened me to walk. I'm like, I was pissed at the point. I'm like, do you know what? Go ahead, do it, do it. I fucking dare you to.
Yeah.
I'll call someone in a heartbeat to come pick me up.
Yeah.
She stopped the car,
Oh shit.
and she's like, all right, get out. I'm like, all right, then. I walked a little bit. She turned back around. She's like, all right, get in.
Ah, okay. Because I was gonna say, like, hold on. If that happened, I'm like, all right, yeah, that I'm through. But the fact that she's like, okay, I was just playing, baby, like,
Some shit like that.
Yeah.
You don't play
Then-
around
but
like
here's
that.
the
Right,
thing.
no,
Here's the
you're
thing.
right.
She was really extremely like in denial. Really in denial. Like she'd be like, I never said that stuff. Oh, I never said it.
like when you would bring it up later, or
Yeah.
like that night when about the argument.
Sort of, kind of a bit of both. She's like, I never said that.
Right.
And we'll go to it later on, where she actually kind of pushed herself out, saying, I never said it. In
Like,
quotes.
what do you mean? You
Right.
never said
Well,
it?
do you
Yeah.
remember like along the lines of the things that she said, or
She told me I'm a dumbass. You're stupid. Do you need help? Do you need to be whatchamacallit? How people? What's the name? I forgot what it's called, but when people have to sign to you be in a mental hospital.
oh wow,
5150.
Maybe.
No.
Institutionalized.
Maybe.
Something like that. But
wow,
do you need help? Basically, I'm like,
dang,
no. And
Psychiatric hold.
she's like, oh, do you know two family members of residency? Excuse me,
Residency.
residency. I have dyslexia, so.
no,
And a
you
speech
good, man,
impediment.
you good.
But do you know two people can sign to basically get in the mental hospital and shit like that?
Wow,
I remember her
Wow.
telling me all the time. I'm like, look, I may be pissed off, but no,
right,
I don't.
right,
All the fucking time, and I got pissed off about it.
Billy Goat and the mama wanted to be signing
Yeah,
to get
But
you
why?
in.
Like,
Wow.
I don't know.
What would that benefit them?
I would be like, all right, fuck you then.
That's some
Right.
good burger shit, man.
right,
Walk
for
into
real.
Burger King and take your order.
Dude, can't take your order.
Lock them up for no reason.
For
man.
real.
Yeah.
Wow,
I
Going-
just saw that a couple nights ago. That's funny.
it's a classic, isn't it? Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Classic.
going back to Billy Goat's mom.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, she was just talking about it, this and that. Oh, you love my daughter, this and that. If you were proposed, were you opposed? During that honeymoon stage, I'm like Chicago and the silver bean. I don't remember saying the golden bean, but it was silver. In front of
Whose
the silver bean in Chicago.
The famous giant
Yeah.
bean in the middle of the city.
Yeah,
They're famous for a bean.
Yeah, for real.
you never heard of it? You never heard of it?
Is it with the big bowl?
It's just like this big
Yeah.
metallic bean that
I
is
know,
just
but
sitting there.
isn't there like a big bowl?
That's New York.
That's New York, baby.
The fist is Detroit.
Oh,
yeah,
you're
so
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
they
What
just
we
have
got?
a bean.
And the Archins in
We
St.
got
Louis.
Okay.
That big
we got
dildo
everything else.
Salesforce
We
tower.
Cali. I mean, come on, baby.
You right.
We Cali. We got everything.
You right.
Come on, baby. But so no, so you up here talking wedding plans with the mama 4 months into the thing.
Yeah.
She's talking about, oh, you love my daughter, even though the daughter is up there insulting your
Yeah.
intelligence, like calling you dumb and all.
Yeah.
You're checked out mentally. Like what? Like
What was stepdaddy at this point? Like,
The
Yeah, for real.
stepdad,
I'm upset.
he was a nurse or still is a nurse or RN, whatever.
right.
So the stepdad, she didn't like her stepdad. She was telling me like beginning of the relationship, I fucking hate my stepdad. She wrote on a note, a little binder paper, whatever, saying how much she hates him, stuff like that.
Oh,
I saw it
she's-
too, and I said, I'm like, that's some really graphic stuff.
Oh, was it kind of like some serial killer vibes sort of stuff?
No, not really. It just really like she just talks about like I don't like him. I really want him to like go away. I mean, he's like I want the mom and the stepdad to just leave. Break up
Right.
and shit.
Mm-hmm. I think, like along with that, red flag number 6, by the way, that, my mom always told me that her dad, my grandfather, would always say like, don't get with a guy if he don't treat his mama right.
Yeah.
Like if he don't talk to his mama right, you don't stand a chance. I don't see why that shouldn't apply the other way too. I know it's the stepfather, but even so, it's like you have these evil thoughts about someone that is at least trying to love your mom, at least trying to give your mom there's I don't know their relationship at all, but
Yeah.
even so, it's like you're not trying to, or the fact that you could just take your mind there with someone that's supposed to be an authoritative figure to you, to me, that really is a red flag, and that you don't stand a chance, because it's like she just doesn't
Yeah.
respect that at all, you know? And
Yeah.
so
She's gonna put you in her burn book next.
Jeez.
I wish she would.
Back
Her and
then,
Sheila can both at me, boy.
back then, my
I miss you,
dumbass
Sheila.
was clueless. Of course, my dumbass was probably clueless. You know.
It'd be like that.
It'd be
Yeah,
like
of
that.
course it'd be like
Yeah.
that.
You young
Yeah.
too.
Yeah, I was 22.
22. You super young.
Yeah.
I miss being 22.
Me too, baby. But so
I miss
mean,
being my 22. No wait, my 19-year-old body. Shit, I was skinny as fuck. I can fit in a size 30.
man, shoot.
Damn, my thighs might be a 30.
I was gonna
I
say,
feel
but
that.
Well, I did
Thick
Big.
thighs,
during
save lives.
thick thighs say lies indeed, baby.
I did 6 sports at once in high school.
How did you
did.
have a life?
Oh, I
I even
did.
running 6 sports at one time.
I did. I did baseball, of course. 4-year varsity. Soccer, water polo, swim team,
Those run like because
Yeah.
cross country, track and field, and they wanted me to do wrestling, but I said no because
Mom and Dad said no.
my parents said no actually, and also my coach, because I was their ace pitcher and I was getting
Dang.
scouted from high-end universities.
and you ended
And-
up in Iowa.
Well, I
Or
went
are
to
they-
a junior college because I wanted to see I get drafted through JUCO.
Right.
In Iowa, you
No, in Pittsburgh.
Oh.
Then my coach is like, "Yeah, you're not good enough.
damn.
We're gonna redshirt you."
Thanks, coach.
Then
For real.
Damn.
I kind of lost my vibe there. Then I had
Mm.
symptoms of Tommy John surgery.
What's that?
Tommy John.
Mhm.
Basically, Tommy John is basically in the elbow when your ligaments snap in half.
Oh.
And you see videos of pitchers having Tommy John immediately where they pitch. The ball goes either down or it goes everywhere.
Well,
Wow.
and you can just see it in their arm, and then they, you know.
Yeah, there's like a big bump,
Oh,
Oh.
like kind of like this kind of ish.
Oh gosh.
shit. Oh, fuck
Man,
that.
so that jacked you up. Man.
That kind of messed me up, and that kind of like they cut me because of that.
Wow.
So that's not fit. Like you can't.
And I
fix
didn't
that?
tell. Well, first of all, my dumbass didn't tell them, but like, hey, my elbow's hurting. Because I didn't want to feel weak, of course.
But it'd be like that in
You can
sports
fix
though.
it. You could get surgery.
Yeah, basically what the Tommy John surgery is maybe 6 months to a year in recovery.
There's
And-
someone that got surgery and then went back, and then it happened all over again.
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Basically, the surgery they take they take the ligament off your back of your Achilles, and they
Oh,
basically
I'll be-
take that ligament and put it right in your elbow.
I'd be pissed off if I broke
You
that.
can only
again.
get that shit done twice. Huh? You got two
Yeah.
legs.
Yeah, for real.
Unless
Could you
have a
imagine you only
donor.
got one leg? You only
Exactly.
got
Oh,
one shot.
Man, I'll be mad.
If you have one leg, then why are you playing baseball?
Right.
Well,
But
it can happen other than just baseball.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
So how did you get? How do you get it? Just from like throwing and like snapping your?
It
Elbow.
pops and it pops out of socket.
I guess if you
And
have
just-
a sidearm, kind of, that could potentially.
Yeah, I do throw
strain
some.
it to rip it.
I do throw submarine and also sidearm at the same time. But
Submarine? What is that?
when
You be
you
picking up some more.
You still
submarine is basically throw under
hit
your
this ball.
you
What,
throw
you got
under
hurt?
your knee.
what?
It's called down under submarine.
Oh,
Did you hear
got
about
you.
the Titanic and the submarine that's missing?
Yeah.
Oh, I've been seeing that on TikTok.
And dumbasses.
They lost a whole submarine, bro.
Bro, we're gonna talk about our white noise.
So anywho.
But yeah.
But
Anywho, we
but
just lost all to talk about.
no, but so speaking of going down under, this mom got you going. I try to transition. But so okay, you did. So you had the really bad argument at that point, right? She threatened to like have you walk all the way to your place.
Was that the first time?
Yes.
Okay.
That was the first time.
The mama's up here talking about marry my daughter or else. I
My
mean,
mom's ring.
right?
And was
like-
that after this argument?
It was before.
Oh,
okay.
before
so
the
you at least had 5 months apiece before.
yeah.
So, dog, what? So, did things just go left that quick after the argument, or did things kind of mellow out? At least
It
for a
mellowed
little
out a little bit. Then when it got maybe 7-8 months, it was okay. So do you want me to talk about the day I kind of proposed to her?
bit. What?
Yeah.
Wait,
proposed to
no,
her
because
after-
I didn't think the sucker was gonna actually propose. You know, I
did.
was like, yeah, the mama said it, but he ain't gonna do it. I mean,
I proposed to her, of course, in Chicago at the Silver Bean.
wait, so you actually went to Chicago?
Yes, sir.
I'm mad at you, bro. No, Junior. No, you didn't. No, you.
Yeah. My mom.
Got me
My
sweating.
mom was there. My nephew was there, and also her mom was there.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
And
I'm sorry.
one of her cousins, which I don't like at all, and I never liked, was there as well too.
What did your family think about all this?
At first, my mom was like, "What the fuck are you doing? What the hell?"
Naturally.
Naturally, of course.
Yeah.
Yes.
And
Dang,
she
Danielle,
knows
you're like,
my mom. Danielle knows my mom, and like some of the things that when we were together, with Billy Goat, she would be like, "I don't like her." For like mom, moms knows best, of course.
Red flag number 7. Go
And
ahead.
so
Yeah. That ass.
Like, actually, she don't like my mama. All right, bet, cool. Anyway,
and I remember telling her like, why you don't like my mom? Why she kept ignoring it. All
she literally wouldn't give you an answer on to why she don't like your mama.
She no.
What the fuck?
Or yeah.
Deuces, for real. Like, okay, bye. Like,
And-
seriously, bye.
You got an issue
But-
with mama, bye-bye.
Right. But you young,
Young, in love, and stupid.
you gave your heart. You're about
Yeah.
to propose in Chicago. What the crack, Junior? Why are you in Chicago right now next to a silver bean? Like, so what happened when you proposed to her next to a silver
The story
bean?
is perfection. Let me
It,
just tell
it,
you.
it really is.
It's a good
This,
sorry
needs to be,
no.
this is a movie.
This is.
Yeah, a little bit.
This is a comedy.
Trust me, it's a comedy movie.
Oh, come on, babe. So what happened at this proposal?
took-
Pissing me off.
My mom videotaped it and pretended to take pictures. And,
I gotta see this.
I gotta see.
Oh,
this.
I deleted it. I deleted
He
it.
said no. The footage is gone.
It's
It
I
happened.
deleted every single
It never
picture.
happened.
For real.
I did every video, every picture.
Good. I'm
Because-
glad though, seriously,
Yes.
because that's you don't need to read.
I don't need to see it. I
You
don't need to
read
recap
it.
that.
No.
Like,
no.
I've been through within the relationship, I probably developed mental issues.
Let's take it there then. Like,
I developed depression. I developed anxiety, stress, a whole bunch of other stuff, and I would just stress all the time. Like during practice, during baseball practice, during the
Yeah.
games, my mind was just
Going 1,000
On
miles
her.
an hour.
going 1,000 miles. Yeah.
This dumb goat.
For this dumb Billy
And
goat.
and I was telling Danielle like a whole bunch of these issues because of my ex, and she's like, okay. Then she told me about her issues. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
makes a lot more sense that we both connected.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes we even finish each other's sentences.
I feel that.
Yeah.
That made me
Sometimes.
smile, man. That was cute. Come on, baby. That made me smile.
But back to the proposal at the
Yeah,
bean.
for real.
Oh,
like,
okay. Back to the proposal of
how
the
did
bean.
you do it?
Of course, my mom was being fake because I know she sometimes will do the kind of shit like that just to make me happy. If I was happy, she was happy. But
Giving
at the
you
same
death
time,
stare.
huh?
Giving you the death stare.
Giving me the death stare inside, like you cabron.
Like, bruh, you about to throw your life away for this.
Yeah.
But
Then we were in Iowa for a week. It was during summer, and I had to go back home in California. Then that day when we left, she started crying. I'm like, oh my gosh.
right.
And I'm like, I'll see you. I'll text you this and this and that. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, 'cause she didn't want to go with you.
No, no.
You skipped that.
Yeah, first she didn't want to go with me.
She didn't want to go with you. So she was just gonna stay with you at your place in Cali? Or,
Yeah.
Okay.
You do stuff with my family or whatever, my friends.
Right.
Like being like when I was with her, I lost literally almost every single friend I had when I was in Iowa, and I didn't really have that much friends as it is besides the baseball guys, and I didn't even have that after that.
That breaks my
If
heart.
it wasn't her friends,
Did the same thing.
it was fine.
No.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, I did the. Anyway,
You're like, it's not about me.
this ain't about me. Sheila, I still love you.
Fuck you, Sheila.
Yeah, I mean, come
Bitch.
on, man. I almost hit her up the other day.
I'll hit her with a fucking
I
baseball
would have
bat.
smacked you.
I know. All of my friends said that too.
I would have been like,
You're like, yeah,
are
exactly.
you okay? Do you need help?
For real.
And just as much as you would smack me if my ex or something.
Oh, I would destroy your phone
Touche.
and burn your car.
Not Carlos.
Yeah, man, you right. My bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, my bad. But so she didn't even want to go with you. But when you were about to hop on the plane, like, baby, I'm about to go back home away from you, she was all like, no, don't go. I'm sorry. No. Like,
It was like kind of like after the proposal because I was going home with my parents and like
emotions are high.
and my
all that.
sister-in-law, my nephew, and stuff like that.
Mhm.
And I'm like, well, it's only July. I'll see you in a month.
Oh, yeah. Oh, so she... Red flag number 8. So she was needy, if you can say.
She was really needy.
Yep.
Really, really like. Kind of like when you're high and you really need food, and you get the munchies.
Joel, I wouldn't know, actually.
Yeah.
He's like, uh-huh.
I wouldn't know, though. But, yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah.
You need that shit. You won't be satisfied until you get it. And when you get it, it's the sweetest, most bestest, most creamiest thing
yeah.
ever.
Dang.
Damn.
Yeah.
Where my chicken nuggets, bro?
Shoot.
He's like, oh wait,
You're
I
like,
forgot I had
speaking
chicken
of
nuggets.
food.
So what happened with that? How did you react to...
I'm like, I had to, sweet talk her, be like, hey, I'll be back. Don't worry about it. This and this and that.
Mhm.
Like, there's a reason why I proposed to you. This and this and that. Yada yada yada.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. But
Because your mama
He's
made
like,
me.
I know.
right, I was gonna say that, but I didn't want to spoil the vibe.
Oh, yeah.
At that
Oh,
time-
so she didn't know that the mom came to you
Oh,
about
she knew.
this. Oh, okay,
She
okay.
probably sent her.
She,
For real.
yeah, kind of
Here's the
sort
game
of.
plan.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
And-
freaky, though.
Throughout the relationship, when we had fights, she would go to her mommy and talk about the fight that we had, and so they lived.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Number
So,
9, by the
at
way.
first, they lived in a house.
Yeah.
Then they sold the house, thinking that they're gonna live on the farm, and they were gonna build a new house, this and this and that. But the lumber got so expensive they couldn't start building, so they lived in a house. So they lived in the garage where the stepdad had his race cars. Like he'll build, and his son will do dirt racing, which is actually really interesting, really fun, really interesting. Like you should go to one of those, like dirt racing that you get in car crashes and stuff like that.
Oh, I'm scared.
Sick.
Sick.
I'm scared.
For
Sick.
real.
But it's really interesting though. It was really like that's one out of the times the time I was with my ex. I would always go with her stepdad to go to these like show events,
Right.
stuff like that. That was one of the best things I've had
Mm-hmm.
because new experience, new
Right.
everything.
Right.
And I learned a little bit from stepdad, like with mechanical engineering, stuff like that. I learned
Right.
how to do my own oil change because I was in Iowa for 4 years.
Oh, yeah, for real. You ain't got nobody else.
Yeah, my dad surprised me with the car I currently have in
Nice.
Iowa, which I was really happy and thankful. And Dad, if you listen to this, thank you for everything you've done and stuff like that. And also Mom.
Shout out to y'all. Y'all try to warn this man. Shout out to y'all.
For real. Y'all tried. But you got to learn the hard way sometimes.
Oh yeah,
though,
definitely. My
you know?
mom told me that sometimes you need to learn the hard way. Even though the hard way takes a lot of pain and suffering.
A lot. But so you go back to Cali for a month. How was that month, man?
It was amazing.
He said that was the best time of the
I didn't think
relationship.
of Billy Goat.
For real. He said, I'm away from
Um,
Billy Goat. I'm chilling.
But the thing was, she kept texting me constantly, which was kind of annoying. And I was my friends from high school, and I still am. Most of my friends from high school.
Good.
And-
Nice.
Well, one of them, he does professional tattoos, since I get my tattoos for free.
Dang. Shout out to the homie, for real. So she's up there being needy while you're all the way up in Cali. You know,
your absolute best life.
living your
living
absolute
my good
best.
life. You know, sleeping by myself at that time where I'm like, I didn't need to worry about her telling me to get the fucking dogs up. Oh yeah, another thing that we would have. She actually got a puppy or a dog, whatever they call it, ESA dog. Because you have to certify it for the dorm, so you can have the dog stay with you inside the dorm.
Oh, like an emotional help dog.
Kind of, sort of
Got you. Yeah.
support
Okay.
dog.
Mm-hmm.
Because she had epilepsy, and so she wasn't, she couldn't drive if she was certified with an ESA dog, like an actual ESA dog to help her. So she couldn't drive, but
Okay.
she could drive, but she wasn't.
Almost kicked you out of the car.
Yeah, duh.
I know. I thought about that instantly. I'm like, is she up here
No,
trying to kick you out the car? Like, I'll be fine. Like, all right, cool. Go ahead and
Yeah.
crash then. I'm straight.
yeah, but at that time, she was telling me why she couldn't have the ESA dog like certified.
That's a fucking
Because if
million
she couldn't
jokes in my
drive.
head right now.
I know.
When he said epilepsy.
Go for it.
Nope.
Just at
You heard
this point, I like.
No, because you wouldn't be making fun of her. You'd be
Yeah,
making fun of
exactly.
epilepsy.
Other
And
people
so
with
it's like, yeah,
epilepsy,
we can't
yeah.
do that.
Yeah, no.
39 Cruz, you got epilepsy. We love you, baby.
Shake that ass over. Never mind. Go ahead.
Anyway. But so you had to take care of Billy Goat dogs, like, even though it was for her.
Yeah.
You guys shared a dorm?
I would stay at her dorm because my roommate, when we first started dating, used to go to bed around 3:00 in the morning.
Oh, shit.
Oh, the crack?
And he had all the fucking lights on, and I couldn't sleep. I was like basically I had my hoodie on or my beanie on over my eyes, and my headphones in. I
Straight
couldn't.
menace to society. So I see why you would stay with her just
Yeah.
for that reason alone. Yeah.
And my second roommate after that smelled so bad. Like
oh.
the dorm smelled really bad. His parents would give him sugar, candy, whatever he wants, soda. And he basically woke up, play video games, and be like, oh crap, I have to go to class. Then go to class, come back here, play more video games.
Oh, gosh.
Then that's why I'm like, then she's like, why don't you stay in your dorm? Like, hella pissed off and shit. I'm like, well, first of all,
It's like,
Who's gonna let your raggedy ass dogs out?
right? You ain't happy I'm here, number one. Number two, dang, you see my roommate smell like a skunk, like stinking up the whole hallway, literally.
Like a fucking moose knuckle.
I don't know. I only saw that dude take a shower maybe like a couple times.
You lying.
I'm being dead ass.
That's disgusting.
That he probably got rashes, ringworms, all of that. Like, bruh.
got
This dude was a football player too. And it stunk so bad. Like I remember this one time.
Football players be stanking, dude.
Yeah.
Alex Kappa's socks.
Austin hair, bro. Oh my gosh.
What'd you say?
Our friend
Austin Hare?
Yeah, that was
Like
his name.
Austin Hare from the one I know?
You know Austin Hare? Oh wait, no,
For
not
real?
Hare. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
was
It's
like-
different Austin. So many white boys.
a little
named
older than you.
Little.
I don't
All
think you
these
would've
white
went to-
boys named Austin, man. I'm sorry. Austin Hare, though, if you're listening, I love you, baby. But so he was a football player that just didn't take no showers. Oh, he
Not that
definitely.
Not that I know if he didn't really take that much showers. Because
No,
I was
he had
always
ringworms.
I
I
mean,
was
you
always
smelt
in my
it.
ex's dorm all the time.
Oh yeah, he's
Because her roommate was technically her best friend. Well, they met in fucking college. She was a freshman. She was a freshman who went to Waldorf, my ex, and they met through cheerleading.
some Harry Potter school, man. Bro.
I say that all the time.
Like, that's what
What's
it sound
Waldorf? I'm like, it's a private Lutheran Christian school.
Oh, so Harry Potter.
Yeah, basically. I call it
okay.
Hogwarts.
For real.
I call it Hogwarts.
I'm
And
sorry, but go ahead,
yeah,
my man.
it's a Lutheran Christian school, and you have to take 2 years of biblit.
What's that? Bible studies?
Yeah, biblical literature.
I do that anyway. That's easy.
Yeah,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Not
So
like you said liquor. Literature.
literature.
Oh, I'm off for liquor.
Like the other day, like a while back, Friday today.
you just couldn't wait. But so I mean, the fact that you guys were basically living together, though, I would imagine because you're on a toxic relationship episode. Whereas for some people, that would help the relationship. It's like, okay, yo, we get to hang out every day. Oh, baby, I get to come home and see you. For you, I'm sure it was.
It got to a point where she would tell me every single day, "Go take the dog out. Go take the dog out. Go take the dog out." And
It's like it's your dog.
yeah, I'm like, I literally told her. I remember telling her, I'm like, "It's not my dog.
Right.
How come you gonna take it out?" Oh, I'm tired. I have to get ready for class. Fuck, I have a 7:30 a.m. class.
Dang. Oh yeah.
Then I'm like packed throughout the day. I have like 4 classes before 12, or not 4 classes, but maybe 2 or 3 classes before noon. Then I have like another 1 class. Then after that, I have to go to my dorm, get ready for baseball practice. Then walk to my dorm. Then walk to practice. That was before my dad, got me the car.
Shout out to Dad.
I really do appreciate it though when my dad got me the car. Like it was a big help. Yeah, I kind of gained a little weight because I didn't walk anywhere anymore.
It'd be like that though.
But
It really do.
there was one time where I had a midnight practice and I didn't want to go to my dorm, and she was like, "Oh, I'll stay up until you get home, until you get to the dorm." And
Sounds like a good
it was
girlfriend.
maybe
to me.
around 2-3 in the morning. I was done with baseball conditioning, and it was a punishment for pitchers.
That's really late.
They hate y'all.
It was kind of like a punishment. Then like after that, I remember after that, it was our coach was like, "Here's some food." We were like all tired and shit. Like you don't want to eat.
Right.
And I have to literally call the we call the RA, well, residence assistant, who's in charge of the floor dorms.
Right.
I had to call the dude, or call the person like, "Hey, my girlfriend, I left my keys." I had to like kind of lie.
Oh yeah.
So they will open the door, and she was here knocked out. Just
Then they realize every day you leave your keys away.
well, I had my keys, and I had
Oh yeah.
and her door was already unlocked. And apparently that day her door was locked.
Billy Goat did it on purpose.
She
probably
showing up
did.
did. She showing up did.
She's like, he ain't coming here.
Oh, that sucker ain't coming. Lock.
And
like,
one of the
alright.
things that
Thanks,
like
baby.
one of the things I really got tired of, and like she would ask for a back massage. I would massage her back for like 2 to 3 hours.
What the fuck?
Oh, I ain't got that energy.
And my
after
hands
that.
got so bad. Well, even before then, before I already had arthritis, my hands have really bad arthritis right now.
Dang.
And I will stop. She's like, what are you doing? I'm like, I have to wake up. It's like it was like midnight, 11:30 midnight.
He said the correct.
It's like 11:30 midnight. I have class at like 8 a.m. in the morning.
Absolutely not.
You're like half asleep and you're just like,
So let me ask you this:
Yeah.
at any point were you like, "Yo, you tripping? Like I'm not about to keep doing this."
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
cause for me, I'm rubbing your back for like 5-10 minutes.
15, maybe.
If I haven't mounted you by then I'm done, bro. Like,
He said, "What we doing?"
like straight up. Like,
Yeah, I
you
feel
know,
you. I
I-
feel you.
I don't know, man. Like, that wasn't a weird request to you the first time,
No, it wasn't.
but for that long, for 2 hours.
that seems a little excessive though.
It
Yeah.
kind of, well, I didn't, she didn't ask me, "Hey, can you massage me for like 2 hours?" It wasn't like that. It was kind of like, all right,
You're
I'll
just
start.
doing it and-
Yeah.
And then when you would try to stop, she'd be like, "What the heck?" Like,
Yeah, she would wake up like that immediately.
Oh wow.
She
I'm
a
like,
toddler?
Huh?
She a toddler. My kid does that too.
Man, that's a
Fuck,
trip.
she was
She must
19. Huh?
We're scratching her back if I stop. She's like, "Ew."
Man.
Then once we got further on, maybe like 8, 9 months, it was still kind of toxic. I met her family. Her family loved me.
It'd be like that.
Her family loved me. Her aunt Carolyn, when I met her, she's like, "Oh my God, this is like nice meeting you. This and that." She would love my hugs. I really give really good hugs. Also, I give good hugs to you.
I'm gonna have to try this out.
I crack her
He's like, I'm
crack
gonna
her
need one
back
of
the
them.
majority of the time.
Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice.
She'd be like, "Oh."
I could crack your back anytime, baby. You ain't
I'm gonna
gotta.
tell you, you be breaking my back.
I
you
sure
too
do.
rough.
Nah, baby. That's that love, baby.
I just have lots of
A little
muscle.
bit.
Okay, I'm
just,
sorry.
I'm just really strong.
Huh. So, yeah. So, how long did the massages? Was there any other weird requests that you're like, yo, this is kind of?
It's a little much.
I feel like I'm working for you.
You're right.
No.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
With a lot of little things.
Well, like
that she
getting your,
always
you
made
know,
do.
going and being
Yeah.
in charge of the dogs, massaging her nonstop. What else? What else would she make you do?
Yeah.
She would put her clothes away. She would have him put her clothes away.
Fold them and put them
Fold
away.
them, pull them. I told you this like earlier, huh? Yeah, fold them, put them away. And I was like, first of all, I was like, fuck it, all right, whatever, it's fine.
Like one time request, I got you, baby.
Yeah, like I thought it was like a one time thing.
Yeah, like oh, I got you, baby. Yeah.
Kinda like
Like,
a one night
wow,
stand.
you did it once, you're doing it every time.
like,
But I feel like that's what a lot of it is she'd ask him to do these things. Just to see,
That's where the manipulation comes
Manipulation,
in.
She was
yeah.
manipulating
Exactly.
you.
Yeah.
I just that pussy must have been fire, bro. Because
and
I
then
could
she
never.
got her note. she
said,
got,
"I would
she got her
never."
notebook. Okay, check.
Yeah, no, for real.
No, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Check.
guess I know I said I wasn't gonna go here, but seriously, like, was that a factor into it? What Joel just said, like, was it like loneliness? Was it the fact that you were in Iowa? Was the sex that good? Like, what kept you from being like, she is tripping? I'm
I'm
out.
not your maid, bro.
Yeah,
Well,
like what stopped? Like why, Junior?
Hey, let me lead with this too before you answer.
Yeah.
We're not judging you.
Yeah,
I've
no,
never
absolutely
seen
not.
this before. Like
Yeah,
because
no.
I could fucking never.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know? But I also understand that this is still like first year. You know, and like
Yeah.
Khari
Second
said
semester, second semester, first year of college.
Yeah.
like, yeah.
See?
Oh, okay. Well, even that even adds more to it. Is you're in a
Right.
new environment. You
Yeah.
don't have nobody else.
Right.
You're young. This is a honeymoon stage still.
Mm-hmm.
Things are moving fast. I mean, yeah, you get
You're
You already
engaged.
proposed.
You already
for no
proposed.
reason.
Like you get blinded by how good this is all feeling.
Right.
I get that part of it.
Yeah,
You
totally.
know, I do get that part because we all. Let's be real, man. We get in a relationship. We all kind of neglect our homies for a little bit, you know, because all you want to do is just you all about her.
To me,
or all
there's a
about him,
difference
you know?
between neglecting and like prioritizing, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That it's a very
They're two
thin
different
line,
things.
but
Neglecting is like, okay, deuces.
like
you're
it's
out.
all about.
Okay, well,
them.
yeah. Well, your priorities kind of shift a little bit.
Yeah.
Where it's
To
like,
me, it should be like that.
oh, of course.
And then,
extent.
But hey,
yeah, to an
so
extent.
there's a lot of people not ready to have that conversation though.
No.
Mm.
A lot of people who ain't never mind. Go ahead.
Amen. But no, so yeah, like for real, like what kept you from just saying like, hey, I'm out, you tripping. This is too much.
Well, first of all, I already, at that time, during like 7-8 months, I had already lost the majority of my friends. I had nobody.
Just because you were just away?
I was just away. And plus,
She didn't like anybody.
she didn't like anybody. She didn't like anybody of my kind or my friends. Plus, her I think she was kind of racist.
I was gonna say you said my
I know.
kind, so I was like, that seems like some. So I'm assuming she's white.
See?
Okay, that's.
Straight up-
I imagine a bigger white lady anyway. So like honestly, that's. I'm like
She
it's
was sh-
Iowa. What else?
She was short. She was shorter than Daniela.
What's the like 4'10",
Maybe.
4'11"?
Was she a leprechaun?
I know. I was like, damn.
Because
She was
Where's
maybe
me
she was maybe
gold?
five,
You'll hear
maybe
fucking
five,
NLP.
5'1", 5'2".
I was gonna say because Daniel, she's not.
I'm like
You're not like
5'6",
short.
5'7".
Yeah, no, you're
Yeah,
not
yeah.
short, but like you wouldn't be tall either.
No.
You're like
I'm
average
like-
for
Average,
you're
pretty
average for a
pretty
woman,
average,
yeah.
yeah.
Which is
She's like-
good. but no, but I mean, so
It was just probably just the loneliness, and I
Yeah,
didn't have any
yeah.
friends.
dog,
And I
feel that.
only friends I had was basically just her friends, and
that
so
that totally
I feel
makes
that,
sense
yeah.
now. And you're proposed, so you
And-
probably subconsciously felt like, well, crap, I'm committed. Like,
Yeah.
so where the crack am I gonna go? I feel it.
yeah.
Dang,
Then
that breaks my heart.
It is sad.
after that, we did have a couple more fights where I did cry. I did cry a little bit.
What if you're able to, what were, like what happened to lead up to that? Like what was said in those fights to get you to that state of just breaking?
Just the emotions throughout the fight,
Mm-hmm.
and just like I forgot. I don't remember like what specifically fight because it always the same
Right.
shit over and over again.
Yeah.
literally always the same shit
She probably knows which buttons to push
to make me to the point where I
Yeah.
get really emotional,
And that's fucked up. You
That
know, I
is.
think that emotional abuse,
That's what I was gonna say.
especially like towards men, is so overlooked because people will just
100%.
automatically, oh, you're a pussy, you're
Like,
this,
buck up,
right?
dude.
But it's
Like,
like,
come on.
no, but it's like I gave this person like my deepest darkest secrets, and they're using them against me, like low blows.
She pulled
Bro.
that book out.
Exactly, like
Yeah.
low blows hurt. Don't matter who you are.
It could
You
take
know,
you,
you could be
years to recover from that.
Exactly,
mess,
'cause
for
it's
real.
all like,
Like,
damn.
Yeah.
like
actually.
when I told Danielle, you know, about my ex and stuff like that, like how like I didn't really have that much emotion. I couldn't really like be like emotionless.
That was a hard thing for me because I was just like,
Were
you know, the emotion part. Where is it?
Yeah,
I
She didn't
couldn't.
allow you to show your emotions.
She couldn't. I showed a lot of my emotions, and throughout the whole like relationship, it just went downhill from there.
so when you when you say that, are you meaning like every time you show vulnerability, like Joel said, she would use that against you,
Yeah.
or was it like
She would use
why
it-
you acting that way? Like,
She
like,
will use that against me.
man.
She'll use it against me, and you know, with the whole contradicting herself, she'll use that too. She's like, I never said anything like that to
make
you.
you look crazy.
Make me look crazy, and then she'll go to the point where saying, "Do you need help?"
Which
or-
that's abuse too.
That is
Like
And-
gaslighting shit, man.
Yeah.
Like that.
I remember one
Absolutely.
time we were having a fight at our farm or something like that, or at our house. I won't say
oh yeah,
house,
the
but
Satan's
Her
altar.
shack, bro. What you
yeah.
mean?
Then I try to walk
Wrap the
towards
goats
her to
around.
like not be like all up and close. Then she'd be like, get whole scared and shit,
Oh my
Here
God.
we go.
thinking that I'm gonna hit her. I'm like,
But
what are you
But
doing?
you ain't never put no hand on her.
Hell no.
I ain't gonna
No,
hit
no,
you.
no, no.
I hate
I
that
won't
shit.
I
ever
hate
put a
that
hand
so
even
much.
on anybody who's a woman who doesn't deserve it. Like I won't ever put a hand.
I mean, yeah, shoot. If you trying to kill me,
Hey, these hands don't discriminate.
I
about
mean,
what's
facts.
poppin',
Like,
bro.
Like-
honestly, like,
But
come on.
to
But it's
defend
hard.
myself, yeah.
Yeah.
not,
But
like,
it is
just 'cause
kind of
I'm
hard
mad,
though,
bro.
because a lot of people, like when it comes to males' emotions and stuff, like
Yeah.
you said,
They
you're
just
a man, you can't show your emotions, hide it.
Yep.
You're supposed to be manly man. It's
Right.
like, no, everybody's allowed to show their emotions.
That's how you become an
regardless.
alcoholic and drug addict.
Right.
Because you never,
Yeah.
Right.
you know.
like I try to talk about it with their parents about it, and they basically said the same thing. Like you're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to not show
Wow.
vulnerability.
Right. Even the stepdad, because it seemed like you two at least had a cool enough
Stepdad, the
relationship.
coolest one so far.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah.
so far. Like,
But-
even he was tripping when it came to that aspect.
Kind of, sorta, but kind of, sorta, not really. But he was like, "I understand what you're saying. I totally understand." And you know, I did have conversations with him about it, about her and I having fights and stuff like that.
Right.
And he's like, "Don't worry, your secret's kept with me," or something like that.
That's cool.
Like
But-
out of the whole relationship, I think her stepdad was actually pretty chill.
He sounds like the hero of the story.
But it's
so
good
far.
that you're at a good place of being able to show your emotions now. Because I've I don't know, you and your healing, but also me
Yeah.
showing you that safe space to where you, not like allowed to, but like you're able to be in a safe
Yeah.
place and knowing it's okay to actually show your emotions and not
Yeah.
being told like, grow up,
Yeah.
grow a pair.
Yeah.
You
It was
know?
basically like that their whole relationship.
Y'all gonna
And
make me cry.
I would.
No, but this is important though.
No, it
because-
really
Definitely.
is.
Because it's I can name some people probably that are gonna be like,
We both can.
you know, like, bro, this guy is this and that. It was like, bro, you low blowing. If you must have never have been low blow before, because that shit will mess you up, man.
It
It's
really
like,
will.
like let's say an example, right? Like, you lose. Let's say you lose like a parent, right?
Right.
And then you confide this person, like, man, like I really miss my dad, right? This and that,
Right.
right? And then your girlfriend goes up, you guys have an argument like, dang, that's why your dad was never proud of you.
For
That's
real.
why your dad this, and I'm
Yeah.
like, come on, boy.
So you
that
gonna
shit's
br-
gonna mess with you,
right.
man.
So you gonna
Yeah.
bring that up?
yeah,
Like, okay.
that's fucked up,
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
and that's stuff that like That's pussy shit, bro. Like
Yeah.
you gotta take the easy way out instead of just sitting there like an adult and talk your shit out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
And so, like with that, I've had panic attacks.
And it started while you were in this relationship with her?
A little bit, yeah. I had small panic attacks. Then when I broke up with her, it was kind of eased off a little bit. Then with the whole, I know this is a touchy subject, babe, but with when I went to go take my ASVAB for the military, I had a really huge panic attack, like a really bad panic attack. I started crying. My heart beating really fast. And because it was basically all or nothing. I thought because I studied more than 6 months for this.
For those who don't, what's that ASVAB?
It's basically for the military, you get to pick your job. And with this test, you have 7 or 8 categories where basically all high school. High school math, English, English comprehension, whatchamacallit, fuck.
There was like more than 5 topics.
More than 5 topics.
Yeah.
There was assembling. It was automotive, which I was actually not surprisingly all right, decent at it. And there was electronics. Then it was mechanical engineering. Then it was whatchamacallit.
Anyway, just multiple topics.
Yeah, multiple topics. Science, which I was really, really good at, which I'm really good at science.
I suck at science.
I feel you, man.
But with this test, it basically determines what types of jobs you're qualified for. And to be honest, I think that test is decent. Well, I took it more than 3 times, more than 4 times. Then when I got the score I needed, or I got the, I transferred from Army to Navy, which was a big jump, but I was qualified for jobs for the Navy. And right now, I'm trying to get my weight down. Which,
My brother-in-law's in the Navy.
Yeah, when I'm trying to get my weight down,
We call him Barnacle Boy.
No, you don't.
Every time he shows up,
Mermaid Man and
I do
Barnacle Boy.
I do the.
You stupid. Where Mermaid Man at? Nah, but
So that, I mean, I could see how that would feel like. It's like do or die, like.
yeah, I had a panic attack, really, really bad. The surprising thing that I called my dad first, because I know my mom, she's really, she helped me with my emotions, stuff like that. But my dad helps me a lot because he was my coach for baseball ever since I was a kid and through high school. So he helped me with that shit. Yeah, it can be kind of difficult, kind of stubborn, kind of strict because, the sports.
Yeah.
yeah.
He wanted me to succeed and, do his footsteps or get drafted. I was really pushing on getting drafted through high school, but I was pushing 83, 84 miles an hour. That's what a sidearm left-hander is supposed to be at. I thought I was getting drafted. That went out the window. Then when I went to junior college, I got redshirted. So redshirted, people who don't know what redshirted is, basically you get to be on the team, but you can't play any games for the whole season. But you get to practice, unless you're a travel redshirt, which I was. I get to travel. I got to travel with the team. And so when the next season came up, the pitching coach and head coach was like, "Hey, if you're gonna play baseball, college baseball, it's not gonna be here."
Dang. Okay. Wow.
Then maybe that same day, I remember I went to movies that day with my friends. Then I got a full ride scholarship to of course Hogwarts or Waldorf University. I had gotten a full ride scholarship to that college, a university, and everybody was like, "How in the hell you got a full ride scholarship? You only went junior college for 1 year."
Like, don't worry about it.
I'm gas, man.
Don't worry about it.
Right?
For real.
And that was the time when I was, having symptoms of Tommy John, my elbow, tendinitis, and stuff like that.
Right.
And, it was better when I got there because I had treatment. I had gotten help with the trainers.
Right.
And so with that, I had many of the players, what the fuck, or this is not fair, or this and this and this and that, yada yada yada. And through that, I got a lot of hate messages from the teammates.
Wow.
And
So where does your anxiety come from? Because then we skip to this topic.
Oh no,
so
he's good.
with my
He's
anxiety, it came to peer pressuring, and being like, do this now. I want it perfectly. This, and that. I'm like, and then my heart's at the point. I'm like, and I started pressure, lots of pressure.
I'd have been like, you gotta go. I'm out.
For real. So I mean, but with all that though, like I can actually see why, your baseball journey can actually tie it to the relationship even more so now, as to like, dang, I already got these suckers hating on me because I'm blessed to be here with a full ride, you know. But not only that, it's like I'm sure you have in the back of your mind, like, I'm technically not even supposed to be playing baseball right now.
Yeah.
I mean, but yeah, I'm here. Let's try to make the most of it. I'm proposed.
Yeah.
let's.
I'm playing ball.
Like, you playing ball, you doing what you want to do. Like, still keeping the dream alive of potentially, getting drafted. So
I was in the Padres lineup for people who could supposed to get drafted. But they crossed my name out after they saw how fast I threw.
Wait.
I
So you were too good?
No, my speed denominator went down, so I went.
After the surgery.
I didn't have surgery. I just had I get to that in a relationship. So.
Okay.
Basically, throughout the relationship, I got fatter. I got bigger. I went from weighing 200 pounds to 275 to 300 pounds.
Because she didn't want you to go to the
She didn't want me to go to the gym because she thought girls would hit on me. And I was like... So I got chubbier. I got fatter.
You are hella fun, but I mean, like...
Well... no homo, but okay.
No, for real, you cute, bro.
You're cute.
Well, I shaved.
I ain't gay, though.
I ain't gay, though.
It's not gay if we have socks on.
But for real though, dude, like it is funny because it'd be like that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, she didn't want me to go to the gym because she thought she had girls
funny.
looking at me and shit like that. Her mom would actually make some bomb ass food, like.
She said that
Some
was one of
Iowan
the
food,
reasons I stayed.
Some Iowan food. Oh my god, walking tacos were so good.
Iowan food?
Yeah. Have you heard of
Iowa
walking tacos?
got food like that?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, it's got its own category?
Is it goat
What,
stew,
potatoes
goat
and
mode, goat braised goat over goat gravy,
Wheat and potatoes stew.
goat grits.
Grit. Dang, that sounds kind of good, actually.
Nah, I don't.
Some cheese and goat grit?
That sounds like throw
Oh,
up.
please. No, that sounds
That should
delicious.
be the name of the episode. Goat grits.
Goat grits.
That sounds like something we would name an episode.
For real.
Goat grits.
That sounds good, though. But anyway, though. So, I mean, because of all this arguing, pressure from baseball.
I couldn't really, like, the only time I actually went to the gym was when we had 4 a.m. Weightlifting for baseball.
Dang.
And even then, like...
And then she got you into cheer?
That's after I got cut from baseball because my coach told me I was too fat and unmotivated to be on this team.
I see some fat ass baseball players. That ain't even right, bro. I seen
First
some
of all.
fucking hefty.
First of all, and you were a pitcher too, so
Yeah,
I mean, it's
I
kind of
Yeah,
like
why would that matter?
yeah, like, and if anything, let me be the hitter then, coach.
Some
Like,
sort of an excuse of some
Well,
sort.
right?
college baseball and college sports in general for people who are planning to go play sports in university, they are political. They are
absolutely
extremely political.
Yep.
Oh, you don't. Oh, you're not this tall. Sorry, you can't be on this team. Oh, you can't throw this fast. Oh, sorry, you can't be this team. But one of the things that my pitching coach was telling me that you need to, slim down a little bit. And I've tried, and I have a little bit, but I couldn't really go to the gym because, like I told you, my ex. She was like stuck to me like glue sometimes. Mm-hmm. And like, hey, and I told her something. Hey, babe, I'm gonna go to the gym. She's like, why?
Wow.
I'm like,
Well, why else?
Why else? No.
Right.
She's like, go look at girls. I'm like, yeah, sure,
I'm gonna go lit
exactly.
candles at the gym. What the fuck
Right,
else
like,
for?
what?
Yeah.
Acting like I'm not a student athlete. Like,
For real,
Like,
like-
what am I? What? Huh?
When you date somebody, you gotta be okay with whatever they got going on.
She wasn't.
And
okay
if you
with
not, then bounce. Like,
Yeah,
that's
it's
that.
a part of their life.
it.
Exactly.
She wasn't okay with it, and that's probably another thing. I didn't really get into baseball after I started dating her because my mind focus was on her,
It'd be like that.
and like of course it would be like that, but
Maybe she
like
sacrificed a goat to make you crazy about her.
Oh shit.
That actually makes a lot of sense.
no, I don't think so. She do that.
No,
Never say never.
she's a crazy white lady with all these goats.
Hey, we've seen Stranger Things. Tune into moist nudies.
Moist.
Oh,
For
Lord.
more context, for real.
Yeah.
God,
But oh, gosh,
Yeah, make
like,
sure you go check that out.
for real.
I've listened to it, and my mom listened to it, and she's like, "What the hell?"
Yeah,
Like,
that's
one
your
of-
fiance.
right? I was
Come
like,
on.
damn, my daughter-in-law went through this.
Y'all are engaged?
No,
Oh,
no,
He's like, no,
Not yet.
not yet,
not yet.
not
what do
yet.
you say, fiance?
Speaking into existence. bro.
Oh,
Well,
because they didn't deny it. So I'm like, oh,
yeah, you're like, well,
that's something.
Like, there's something that I don't know.
yeah, for real. No.
Well,
Speaking
you thought
into
he was talking about freaking Billy Goat.
Well, I mean, no, but I mean, but no. To circle back to this Billy Goat, man, I don't like her.
Does she ever give you shit about gaining weight? Because she seemed like the type that would throw that in your face.
She gained weight too.
Oh, she did? She's a
Oh.
big bitch?
She had
We gonna do this together.
We both get meat sweats
For
tonight.
real.
so gross.
Meat sweats.
going back for what you said the sex part.
Yes.
Beginning, it was interesting. Like we did have maybe remember longest rounds like maybe 7 rounds,
You did say like 5.
That's too
Yeah,
much.
5 to 6. Yeah, that's a lot, dude.
and that's like in one night. Maybe
That's too
That's a
much.
That's
lot.
how I get sore. I'm
That's too
popping my
much.
head doing that shit.
Right. Like, do you even anyway? No, but
Yeah, anyway.
yeah. She's like, anyway. No,
That's
but, yeah.
that's only the beginning. But once it got
more
further down the road,
toxic and you
more
got used to
toxic,
each
it was
other.
maybe like once a month.
Dang.
That happens though. Like
Then
sex
if
drive
one
is-
People do it way too much to where it's like, get off of me.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
feel that.
yeah.
he's like, yeah.
I'm
so-
sleeping, bro. Like
Right.
I'm not even awake. I'm not
Right.
even enjoying this.
Right.
Yeah,
Let me go to sleep.
Right.
but once it gets to maybe our
He said once a month.
about once a month, once or
Right.
twice a month. That's it.
Damn.
And once it got to our 1 year, it got to a point where I'm like, okay,
All that happened within 1 year.
yeah.
That's crazy.
But here's the thing: once it got to 1 year, or throughout the whole that 1 year after we proposed, she's like, "Okay, do you know those save the date things?"
Oh shit.
Oh, you talking about like with
For,
social
like,
media
wedding?
or?
no,
oh,
like it's
cards.
a pre-invitation.
oh, got you.
It's like,
Got you.
this ain't the
Oh,
invitation
because of
yet.
the
Wedding.
yeah. I'm sorry. I'm
It's
sorry.
just a trailer for the invitation.
Right.
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
And
Yeah.
she would do she asked me, "Hey, let's do save the dates," and stuff like that. Like maybe it was around like 1 year, I'd been together, or not even 1 year.
Mm-hmm.
And I was said no. I'm like, no, why? People are gonna forget about it. People are gonna lose it. And one of my cousins was like, if you do that, I'm coming to find that under my fridge one day and be like, oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Teaching her own.
Yeah. Then she still bought it anyways, and she expected me to, pay half of it. It was maybe $250 for like maybe 200-300
Bye.
or maybe more. I don't know.
She tripping. Man.
Towards the end, she wanted me to pay it up. I'm like, I'm not paying you shit.
Yeah. You
I said
tripping.
no. It's like, oh no, you did it. You never said no. You said yes. Let's go with it.
That manipulative
She always
language.
hitting with that reverse card.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And when we go shopping, of course, couples would do this. Like, okay, you pay half of it, and I'll pay the other half. Then it got to this one point where her cousin went to go visit her from. I get to that for her cousin. It's really creepy. Really, really creepy.
Oh, here we go.
Like really crispy, just like creepy, disgusting kind of wise.
Here we go.
And when her cousin came by, we bought maybe over $100 in food. I was in California at that time, and he ate all the food, and I paid half of the food that he fucking ate. It kind of pissed me off, and I remember her talking about it, and I got pissed off. And I'm like, give me some of my money back. She said no. I'm like, the fuck.
All right, then we squaring up. I'm
It was
just kidding.
basically I
Don't
got
fight
pissed
no
off.
more.
I just left. I remember leaving, and we moved in together for the apartment, and that's when place went downhill, really, really downhill.
I already knew it. Once you said that, I'm like, why'd you do that, bro?
At this point, it's like,
Why'd you do that? Man?
Yeah.
Dang it.
what flag
Hey,
are we at?
moving in will make or break a relationship. I'll tell
That's
you that.
what it
For
did.
But the
sure.
stuff
what it
was
did.
already broken in the dorm room, though.
I know. So okay, that's a good point.
What flag are we at?
Where
That's 11.
what was going through your head? You're like, yo, this girl giving me panic attacks. She's causing me to gain weight. She's doing all this.
I lost my
Where
spot on the
was that good
baseball
idea?
team.
Yeah, where was that a good
Like,
idea? That you're like, we should move in together.
It was basically she wanted to, so because we were like living in dorms, we see each other every single day. We live in the same dorm. Like, all right,
Pretty much
whatever.
doing it anyways.
We're pretty much doing it anyways,
I
but
feel
also
that.
Was it
we
peer pressure?
kind of sort of peer pressure, and also another thing we would have to pay for when we lived in dorm, pay to wash clothes, and even though when we lived in an apartment, it was free for laundry. I'm like, fuck
Oh,
it.
well, yeah.
Fuck it, sure. And so we're like, all right, whatever. Then we moved and stuff. The person before them was one of my ex teammates who lived in that apartment. So basically, they passed the contract down to us.
Oh, nice. Okay.
So it
So
was
you got
good.
the hookup on
You got
the
like
road.
Basically,
like
yeah.
You got a sublease.
You sublease, yeah. And rent back there in Iowa was actually pretty cheap. So I only had to pay.
Better
Hope
be.
so.
Right. It ain't nothing to crack.
Then I only had to pay maybe $500-600 a month.
Damn.
And I had
How
4
many?
jobs. I was working at my internship job, called B&D Services, where I get to work with patients or
Nice.
clients who have epilepsy, who have schizophrenia, who have bipolar disorder, a whole bunch of other stuff like
I know
that.
this is messed up, but I'm surprised Billy Goat wasn't one of those.
I was going to say.
Tell me about it. Who had
He epileptic
Who-
and crazy.
one of them that I had to take care of was a sex offender.
Oh,
Oh,
fuck that.
wow.
But the thing was, he was telling me his whole story about it, and I'm not allowed to say it.
Yeah.
But it was basically a he really wasn't doing that stuff. It just wrong place, wrong time.
Yeah, I'd be like that, man. That's sad.
And I had that job. I was working at a pet resort where she was working at. And during that time, we're like, yeah, I don't mind working together, but this and this and that. Then I would work 2 jobs I had actually have 5 jobs actually until I got fired. But I was working 2 jobs, one at a cafeteria for like the lunch and stuff like that. Then I was working at intramurals where they do host games like dodgeball tournaments, special events and stuff like that. And then I was working at a bar and grill as a host, and I kind of lost that job because of my schedule.
I was going to say, how you had time to have time? Like, seriously.
Between all the sports
Right.
and the jobs.
Exactly.
The
And
whole
then,
point of your jobs is that you had to have that many jobs because she made you pay for literally everything.
She paid her half.
Is the gist of
Basically,
your
she
long
paid her half.
explanation.
She paid her half and I paid my half. I'm like, well, first of all, her mommy pays some of it too when she's like, oh, mommy, I don't have enough money.
What
Can
did
you
she
help
do?
me?
Did she work?
She worked
The pet
you said
resorts.
that pet resort, right?
Yeah, the pet resort.
Mhm.
Everything.
Believe it or not, the minimum wage there was $8.25 an hour
This was back then, so yeah, that makes,
back then in Iowa.
yeah.
What's
8.20,
back then? How long ago was this?
maybe 2-3 years
That
ago.
wasn't that long ago.
Oh,
That
well,
long ago.
Oh, dang. Oh,
So that was
8.20.
shit.
Like,
Yeah,
kinda
for
started out
real.
early.
But here's the thing:
was
the
us 10
income,
years
the
ago.
income
Yeah.
and stuff like that in Iowa is cheap.
it better
So
be.
it like really was cheap. Like food,
I mean,
beer,
if gas was
alcohol
cheap,
was actually
then
pretty
yeah.
cheap.
Right.
Alcohol was pretty cheap.
Oh, we
so.
out there. Iowa.
You'll get like a bottle, like those big ass Tito's bottles.
Uh-huh.
Do you know how much like cost like maybe $15-20? You'll get them for like maybe $5.
Joel, you like, I need to
Did a
check
little
out.
Uzi there. Damn.
But man,
And
so this sucker's up here making you pay at least half the rent when she technically isn't even doing that herself.
yeah, basically. Supposedly she makes money and she bought her own car. And once you got her
Psych.
own car, it was like, don't touch my car. Or you're not allowed to drive my car. Or have mom move my car. Or because I would call her mom. Because as a, during that time.
I mean,
like,
we're already proposed, crap.
yeah, right.
Like
Then
literally. So,
I remember only drove her car one time. And it was because we had to look for a dog because her ass lost the dog because she was doing a job sitting business.
Oh shit.
And she had a business where she makes products out of goat milk.
Of course she does.
And guess who helped? Of course me.
Of course you did.
Of course. And milking the goat and shit like that.
That does not sound fun at all. They already looking for a reason to kick you as it is.
I get kicked I don't know how many fucking times.
She always got their
bet.
tongue out too. Man.
Right.
She's like,
With them devil eyes. It's like, what you looking at, man?
he does it to her.
For real. Just
You're like, you
plotting.
looking at me? You
Just
looking
like the
at
turtle.
them.
So she drinking too much goat milk. She stayed tripping. Like,
I sent Daniela a video of the goat not goat.
Oh shit. Oh shit.
Of turtles having sex and she started cracking up.
bro.
Remember that one video? Just randomly.
She's just
so
hunched
nasty.
over,
Me
like,
when I'm hella
not even
tired.
moving.
but no, so I mean,
hot in here.
all of that and and all you got no time, right? She's up here drinking goat milk. She's up here losing dogs. Like, I'm sure that I'm so sorry. That fan don't work. How else, like, what did it look like in the presence of that apartment for things to go way down? Because to me, it seemed like it's already as low as it can get. How in the world did it get lower than
She was still
what it
having
was?
me do her laundry and put her laundry away. When we had dogs,
Got me tripping.
she in the morning before I even go to class or whatever,
Right.
she would have me take the dogs out to go potty and go to the bathroom. And when the two dogs had puppies, I would be the one on my hands and knees just picking up the dog shit. And she wouldn't really do nothing and stuff like that. And this one time I remember telling me, she's like, I'm like, I'm not doing it. She's like, you go. I have to wake up early. I have to wake up, get as much sleep as possible. She's like, oh my gosh. The huffing and puffing and shit.
Like, it's your dog.
And when we got the dog, she's like, I can help you pay.
What in the world?
And I literally told her, like, if you want, I can help you pay. And whatever the dogs had puppies, I can, take, share the profit.
So it comes down to, like, when was enough?
Well, it comes down to where, later on, like, maybe we're in the middle of still, of, like, moving in together and stuff like that, where I'm like, oh, fuck, why? I'm now realizing, like, why did I make this mistake?
Like, it's finally hitting you, like,
After
I'm
14
in a
red flags.
bad relationship.
After, like, maybe a year and a half to 2 years.
Okay. Yeah, like she said, after like 14 red flags, you're like, okay. But you know what though? But considering your circumstance and like everything that kind of boiled up to the point of the loneliness, different state, all your friends are gone. She's manipulative. She already, unfortunately, has like all your emotions kind of like in the palm of her hands, I can see why it would take you that long because like,
It took me
Dang.
a year to get with
Yeah.
Daniela it took me a year to actually trying to find someone
Right.
that I actually wanted to be with.
right.
And so, like, in one time she actually pushed my button where I got really pissed off. And I told her to shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Talking about your ex or Danielle?
No.
It wouldn't be me.
I was gonna say like let me just make sure.
It was
No, but yeah.
Billy Goat.
Yeah, Billy Goat.
Billy
yeah.
Goat.
And she's like, no, we're done. This and I'm like, all right, then, bye.
Bye.
He was waiting.
She took off the ring and put it in her pocket.
For sure.
Red flag.
That's a green
Number
flag.
15.
That
No,
means
because
go.
that means she about to walk out. The fact that she didn't throw it away, she put it in her pocket, which
She
means
knew it was her grandma's ring.
oh yeah, crap! I forgot about that
was
little
the grandma's
detail.
ring, dude.
I forgot
Yeah.
about that little
When I lived in
detail.
Iowa, when I had my car, I'm like, okay, I know it's full tank. I know this shit's a full tank. I even took a picture of it. When I got back, it was on E, on the red light E.
So
And I
He was in California, and you skipped that. You were in
I was in
California.
oh, okay.
She drove it. When he got back, it was empty, and she said she never drove it. But he knew he filled it up.
So the gas
before
just
he left.
evaporated out.
right.
It's too cold out there to be evaporating gas.
Yeah.
Or the
For-
goat sucked it out.
It was during like
Ew.
the summertime too,
Oh, for real? Like
and
you
it
got
was
me
it
tripping.
was like maybe a good California heat,
mm-hmm.
and so I was like, what the fuck? Why is my car on low? I don't know. I only moved it one time.
Yeah, one time's gonna use your full tank.
Yeah.
With that, if I think for me, if that was that situation, for me, something in my spirit would just go off. Like, what was she using the car for that much?
And
Like who or like
Where'd you go?
who or
Who'd you
what you
see?
doing that much to where it didn't even occur to you to put something back in the tank? Like you were that distracted to where did you ever get that inkling? Like what's she doing while I'm in Cali?
yeah,
Mm.
all the time.
Talk about it, baby. Talk
Yeah.
about it, baby. Go ahead, talk about it, baby.
Um,
What sparked that like
Well,
this girl seemed
sometimes
to
she
do.
wouldn't answer when I would try to call her sometimes, and she wouldn't answer a text. Or
oh,
be like,
and she was needy?
Number
16.
16.
No, she's needy, but all of a sudden she can't text you back right away?
correct. And another thing is that
Hmm.
supposedly she had a friend that they grew up together
It's
since
always-
middle
It's
school.
always the friend. Don't worry about
And
the friend.
Yup.
She showed me the friend, like the dude looked like he's been dropped.
Oh, dang. He said, you look like you from Iowa. Dang.
Like
It's like
I
a
know I
bent neck
like
on a Gatorade bottle.
Dang. Oh, Lord. Man, I'm sorry, homie.
and another thing is that the dude that supposed to be his friend looked like her cousin, but it really wasn't her cousin. But here's the thing.
It probably was.
But here's the thing.
Sweet home
Here's the thing.
Alabama.
Here's the thing.
Yeah.
But the
This is a
cousin
plot
that she
twist.
always hang around with all the time, she'll hang around with all the time. I never liked him. Never to a point of like, oh yeah, I think he's a nice guy.
Right.
But he would say shit to her when I remember one time like, hey, do not tell her this. Do not tell her this.
Like, if you and him had a conversation?
Yeah.
Or, okay, yeah.
Then all of a sudden, like the next day, this call him B.
Let's call him Brad.
Brad.
Bradley
And
go.
Brad will be like, I never said anything. I promise. I never said anything.
Oh, he sound like a
Then I'll
Brad.
be like, why the hell did you tell her? Like, I never said anything. I maybe mentioned it a little bit, but I never said anything.
It might have got brought up, but I didn't say that.
Well, I wrote her a note. I didn't say anything.
It's like, Brad.
But he
Brad
was
the goat
kind
told
of
Billy Goat.
he was
For
kind
real.
of like I feel bad saying this, but he had a heart murmur and stuff like that, a whole bunch of
Yeah.
stuff like that, and he grew up kind of like, not be rude, kind of retarded.
Uh-huh.
He had like some type of disability.
Oh, so
not really a disability, but he went to normal schools and stuff like that, and he thought he was all that, a bag of chips.
Ah, well.
And
Brad.
With a helmet on?
no, nothing like that. He'll talk weird, and he had like southern.
But he didn't say nothing though.
Yeah.
He just mentioned it.
He just mentioned it. And
It
he had that
just got
South
brought up.
Carolina
It's all
accent.
good.
He had that South Carolina accent as well too,
Oh,
and
yeah, that don't help you.
yeah.
Sorry, Brad.
Inbred. Inbred.
But
Inbred.
her and her cousin Brad they were like this, like literally like
Peanut butter jelly.
peanut butter and jelly. They won't ever keep a secret.
Oh,
I'm sure they were very close.
Very close. Not like that, but very close.
you
Well,
know,
that you knew.
but as
No, but I
weird
know
as
it's
they
not.
are, Low key, I wouldn't be shocked. I'm not even joking.
I wouldn't be
either.
shocked either, to be honest.
I wouldn't be shocked if, like, oh, let's just see what happens. You know, I could see them having a moment like that. Like, yeah, I mean, well, it's from South Carolina. I'm sorry, South Carolina 39 crew. You know I love you, but so was he the one who like maybe brought it up that she was going to some of these places, or
well, the dude was there, of course, because she went to rabbit shows and stuff like that, goat shows and stuff like that. She had a
Of course she went
no,
to
she
goat
was at
shows.
competitions. Of
she
course,
did.
like, you know, rabbit show. I went to one of them. That's really interesting. And like, you see huge ass rabbits, and it's like little smaller rabbits, and people were selling rabbits as well too. A whole bunch of other stuff. I'm like, okay, this is weird. Just new environment, whatever. Then, well, I kind of like at that time, I'm like, yeah, I don't mind going. Then she's like, all right, you do this, and this, and that. I'm like, wait, what? So at this point, I'm like, I just want to go home. I don't want to be here. This and this and that. It was kind of controlling.
You're like, I came to enjoy it, not work.
Yeah,
For real.
right. And she would have me go to these, like, you know, like farmers markets.
Yeah.
By myself to go sell her products. Like, I will get maybe $2 off the profit of each item she sold.
I thought you said you got nothing from it.
One of them, I did. I didn't get. She had me wash her dogs. I didn't get nothing about that.
This girl pissed me off, man.
Yeah, it was bad. And with the dogs as well too,
go.
when she sold her puppies, I didn't get nothing off the bat. She sold her dogs for maybe $1,200, $2,000 each, and she had maybe 4.
Dang, give me $400 at least. Give
me $50,
something.
I'd be happy.
Give me some. Like, man, you up here with $4,000 minimum?
Yeah.
Man.
And like, even her parents will watch her dogs too. Watch the dogs that she originally, like, you know, she would have people, you know, dog sitting. Her parents will dog sit her for her, and she will get the money. And her parents will get jack squat. And that's one of the things I'm like, oh, I'm doing it for her. It's her money.
Red flag
like,
number
yeah, sure.
17. Yeah, dang. That's a lot. Yeah,
Then
go on.
it was like when we were living in the apartment, it was bad. She like, you need to wash your own dish, and including my dish, and this and this and that. I'm like, well, first of all, I was like, you know, I do it for nice, just because, you know, I'm with you, this and that.
Right.
But
I
if
would
it
have
comes
done that.
to
Dr. Seuss. 1 fish, 2 fish, 3 fish, 4 fish, 1 dish. Fuck you, bitch.
Man, I hear that though, because at this point, it's like all she's doing is just
bringing me down.
manipulating. It's
Bringing
just
me
bringing you
down.
down. Like,
yeah, that's basically what it is. Basically, I'm this me.
right.
Sound like
And at no point would you ever like, all right, I've had enough of this. I'm gonna put a stop to it.
I have plenty of times.
Have you ever
And
said anything to her?
I have.
How'd
And
that
that's
go?
how the fights start.
Getting
But
worse.
You
It
standing
starts
up for
getting
yourself.
Yeah,
Yeah.
for me standing up for myself.
Because you did start to do that more often now that
Once
you're
we moved
living
into
in
the
an
apartment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I remember there was one time where she's like, "Hey, can you, like, fold my clothes?" She didn't even say please or anything like that.
Damn.
Hey, fold my clothes.
I've been like, nah.
Hey, peasant, go do your job.
Yeah.
Like, you know
Like,
what?
shoo shoo.
Right.
Do you know how, like, back then where, like, Mexicans, Latin American people would kind of be slaves to Caucasian white people back then, stuff like that. And it was kind of like that. I felt like that. Like, I felt like I was basically her slave.
Her servant.
Her servant.
Yeah.
And including working on the farm. First, I was like, "Oh, let's go, let's do this." I'm like, "You have to wake up this." Then when it got you know, towards the relationship,
Milk and
be like,
goats.
"Okay, you need to wake up this time, go feed the animals, unfreeze the water,
Whose farm
this
is
and this
it?
and that." She's like, "Since you're gonna live here and you don't pay rent, this is what you're gonna be doing.
You didn't pay. Oh man.
Pay the parents rent
Yo, I don't
for
even
to
argue.
live at their
I would-
house or their farm, whatever. So this is basically what you're paying them back for doing their chores. They're doing some of your chores as well too." I'm like, okay. First I understood it. first I understood it. Then I got to have him like, wait, why the fuck am I doing this? Like, why am I doing this? Like, at first I could have just dipped out and left.
I was gonna ask you that, like, you know, what stopped you from just going like, man, I'm going back to Cali, like this is. But how were your grades though during this time? Because you are still a student while dealing with this. That's what we have to keep in mind too. The dude is still in college while dealing with this awfully toxic relationship. So like, how did you even have time to even navigate being a student who was supposed to be on a full ride scholarship?
Well, my grades got bad because of the relationship. I was under a 1.0.
Oh man.
And yeah, then
So you basically didn't even go to the school.
I did, but my grades were bad.
Yeah, like
tests.
You just existed
Between
there.
like that and classes and baseball and
just so much
work.
Right.
So much stress, anxiety, and so I got whatchamacallit. You're not redshirted, you didn't get cut, but you're on
gray shirting.
Probation, academic probation.
Academic probation.
I was in academic probation.
Gotcha.
For baseball, and I couldn't play, and I could practice, but I couldn't play.
Got you.
And so, throughout that season, my grades actually went up. I graduated with above a 2.5 or 2.7.
And you graduated. Thank goodness.
Yeah. With the
You're
BA
like,
in
yeah, that's a
psychology.
miracle, and it is. Man.
That I remember asking the head principal, like, hey, when I graduate, you want to take a shot with me? Like a shot of tequila or a shot of whatever? She's like, I can't do that. Sorry, Junior. I'm like, fuck.
Like, come on, it's an
Whatever
accomplishment.
Then when I went to go shake
through,
his hand, I'm like, I'm still down for that shot if you have it. I'm like, yeah, thanks. I could have brought 2 little shooters.
For real, he's like, that's crazy. Because that is an accomplishment. That for real is an accomplishment. The fact that you were able to do that amongst all of that pressure. But now, homie.
Another thing is what I was thinking about quitting school.
Oh, naturally.
I was thinking about quitting school.
I thought that was a given. Yeah.
About just, fuck it. I'm done. I have too much pressure on me.
Right.
Too much pressure. I kept having headaches.
Right.
After getting cut from baseball, the fiance or Billy Goat told when I was at that time, she's like, hey, join cheerleading. Fuck it. All right, I did cheerleading just to keep myself active.
Right.
And I was actually pretty good at it.
I feel you.
I did get concussed. I sprained my thumb maybe a few times, both my thumbs. I sprained my ankle with a possible bone fracture and possible bone break.
Hot dang.
I
got arthritis in your hands because you keep massaging her back.
For 3 hours.
For 3 hours.
Yeah. Plus with gripping the baseball and stuff like that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You were jacked
Man,
up.
need some milk, bro.
You need some goat milk. For real. Some chocolate goat milk. Something.
Hell no.
You need some milk.
You need some milk.
You need something stronger. You need some bison milk or some shit, bro.
Bison milk.
Yeah.
Oh, man. But regardless of all that, you graduated. Did you break up?
I broke up with her
before or after you graduated?
Before I graduated. So
it just went uphill after
basically
that.
the beginning of my last semester in college.
Right.
So let me step back to during Christmas break. I was struggling with money.
Right.
And I couldn't. I lost maybe I lost one job. And I quit the other job because I was busy doing other stuff. I was busy focusing on school.
Right.
And so I was struggling with money. And, thank Lord to my parents, of course. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Dad, for helping me. Sometimes I would ask him, like, hey, do you mind sending me this much money? I have to pay rent.
Shout out to them, man. For real.
Like, it would break my heart of even asking them.
Oh, yeah.
I feel that.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I feel that.
I hate
didn't
asking
like
my
that
parents for any
at
kind of money, too.
that point, I'm like...
Facts.
At this point, then, when I left to California for Christmas, she's like, "You're not gonna ever spend Christmas with my family because you went to Christmas with your family 2 times in a row. This and this and that, and blah 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 blah." I'm like, I barely get to see my family, and you get to see your family all the fucking time. My family's 25,000 miles away, over exaggerating, of course, and your family's maybe what we call it, the little hop, skip, and a jump.
For real. Your family down the street, and I gotta
I gotta go on a
hop,
plane to
skip,
go
and
back
jump.
home.
Yeah, and I got a plan to see them. Like,
And
what are you talking about?
I remember her telling me that if kids, my family would have to come to Iowa to see them. We wouldn't have to see them at all.
You wouldn't go back home.
We wouldn't go back
to
home.
go visit your family.
And I was telling her, like, what if I wanted to? Oh, we can go maybe 1 to twice a year. I was like, that's a point where I'm like, what the fuck?
What is this girl's dating history like?
Okay, so
She probably killed them all.
For real.
before me, she was
Fed 'em
in
to the Shoot.
before me, she was in she broke up with a relationship maybe 2-3 weeks before she got with me, and I didn't know that.
Oh shit.
Oh, red flag number 18. Yep.
And I didn't
18 or
know that.
19.
I didn't know
Let's
that.
just round up to 20.
Okay, round off to 20
Yeah.
then.
Yeah, at this point.
At this point. 'Cause
Yeah.
she probably got more we haven't mentioned yet. So
Probably.
round it up to 20.
Then I'm like, why so soon? She's like,
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Apparently, what my mom told me, she needs somebody to be around.
Oh my
Because she's
God, I know
needy.
people
She's
like
needy.
that.
She's needy. Exactly. She always needs
Fucking know
somebody.
people like that.
Yep.
Could not be single.
Cannot be single. If you
It's
can't
physical
take the
ailment
time,
if you're single.
if you can't take the time to, like, when you're single, to for real focus on yourself and for real, like, build yourself up again, like, yeah, you one of those people. I'm sorry, because to me, being single is about, like, okay, let me take a step back, let me look myself in the mirror and see how I can better myself for myself, not for somebody else, but just because at the end of the day, it's just me, right?
Yep.
So if they can't do that, yeah, that's red flag number 20 for real. And she up here, and then she forced you to.
Yeah.
Child, please.
All the single ladies, put your hands up.
For real. So you gonna be my man tonight, or?
Yeah, it was kind
I
of
don't
like
like
that.
her.
Going forward with getting close to the breakup part, the last and final time, during the 2 years area, I remember my mom had gave me a ring for her that she bought personally for herself, my mom's self.
Dang.
She's like, here, give this to Billy Goat for, as an anniversary gift.
Right. Give this to Billy Go. It's just funny saying it in sense, but go ahead.
I was like, okay, why
That's
not?
funny.
For real.
Then she's like, thank you.
Oh.
She checked this. I remember her checking to see like how many diamonds there were. And I was like, I literally after that, like I was like, really? You really gonna do that? And she with the checking, she wants like everything expensive. And the first time when she went to California with me, she was talking about, oh, these leggings cost $50, or I got this and this costs this much money,
These hands is free, bro.
For real.
Yeah, 'cause
Or-
mommy, daddy bought it.
yeah, mommy, daddy bought it, or I have a goat farm, I own this many goats.
I
this
have
and
a
that.
goat
Girl, we know
farm.
you got a goat farm.
Yeah,
I sell goat milk,
She a
okay?
goat tender.
I have this many
For real.
businesses. I have the blah 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 blah. I'm like, like the first time when my parents met them, immediately my mom did not like her.
Mama knew.
Mama did not
Mom
like
was
her.
like, she got an evil spirit.
And
you don't need to be
every
with
single
that.
time when I talk to my parents, when she's around, I'm like, hey, you're on speaker.
Oh, I
know-
could
you know what I
totally
mean?
relate.
Yeah, you know what I
can
mean?
totally relate to that.
Like,
yeah.
hey, Mom, you're on
Because you know they're
speaker.
about to see something crazy.
Say some shit too.
Right.
And whenever I
know it.
talk to my parents on the phone, they're like, why do you always have to talk to your mom? Or why do you always have to talk to your parents?
What the crack you talking about?
I'm like, I remember I told you that?
Yeah, I got to the point where, like, obviously, like, we're together. He was like, is it cool if I call my parents? I'm like, why you asking me?
Right.
Like,
oh,
why you
that's...
Why you gotta,
Mm-hmm.
why you gotta ask? Like,
Mhm.
yeah, you can.
Yeah.
But, you explained it, and I was like, that's stupid. I mean, 24/7 to call him, that's different,
And
like,
here's the-
sometimes isn't not, like, too much is too much,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you gotta call it, you don't gotta ask permission.
And you're
for
in a
me to
different
call your
state.
mom or your dad, or, you know what I mean?
Exactly.
But
You don't
here's
need
the thing.
permission.
Right. That's my mama. The crack you talking about?
Here's the punchline to this. She'll call her mom literally every day.
I'm
I
So
done.
it's fine that she
I'm
can call her
done.
mom, but I can't call
And
mine.
I wouldn't complain. I would be like I was in the conversation, say, "Hey, mom, how's it going? This and this and that." She was like, "Hey, you guys, this and that." Then I remember her one time going to her room, and I remember it was like maybe like a day or two before we had our fight, or after that we had the fight,
Right.
like a little fight. Then she'll talk shit, saying that Junior said this, and this and that. And when we were at the house, she would talk to her mom like separately, saying, "Oh, this and this and that happened. Oh, Junior did this or this that." And I'll be
Wow.
upstairs where there's like an open area where you can literally see down.
Right.
And her mom would look at me with a little like smirk,
Side eye.
like a
Ugh.
side eye kind of shit. And I remember telling him, like, "What did you tell your mom? She's like, you talking shit about me? Or you were, I didn't specifically say you talking shit about me." I'm like, "Why are you talking about our business?
Yeah.
Our business is not their problem."
Exactly.
Like, I would tell my mom things, and she would be like, "That's not right. That should not be happening."
But you know what? You also didn't have anyone else to turn to at this
yeah.
point, according
I
to
didn't.
you.
I didn't have my friends. I
Yeah.
didn't have. Well, I had my mom because she's always with me regardless.
Yeah.
I can talk to my mom, whatever.
Shout outs to Mama, by the way. Shout outs to Mama and your dad too.
Yeah, she is gonna be listening to this.
Yeah, shout outs, Mama.
I mean, but it all comes down to, like you said, in
He's
the
like, we used to
very-
go 7 rounds
Yeah.
a night.
Your mom's like, oh,
Mom, please don't.
this was the past, Mama.
This was the
Please,
past.
this was
And
the
then at
past.
the
We're
beginning of the
changed.
relationship.
We're changed. We're
Yeah.
changed. That's why it was toxic, Mama. He had to get out of
Yeah.
that. He had to get out of that.
But it does come down to, like what you said in the very beginning, was like, when it comes to relationships, keep friends and like your family out of it, because you don't need too many hands in the pot.
No, and also
Depending on
those,
circumstance, but you know
but
what
those
I mean?
people are also loyal to you, so they're gonna be
Yeah.
Yeah.
on your side no matter what, and they're gonna gas you up no matter what. So that's why, like, I mean, I'm the same way. Like, I would get pissed off if I go tell her mom something about us or whatever, because then like, I'd be like, bro, of course she's gonna think you're right all the time.
Yeah,
Right.
that's how it
Like
was.
you
throughout the
didn't
whole
get both
relationship.
sides of the story.
Right.
You know what I'm
And then
saying?
they'll have that permanent certain taste in their mouth. Like if you go telling them the problems, like that's between you and who you're with, not
Exactly.
everybody and their mothers. And then
Facts.
getting more like opinions, and then it's gonna come to the point where it's like, oh, so and so said this, and we got in a fight because X, Y, and Z, and it's like whoever you're telling that to, they're gonna have that permanent thought in their head
Yeah.
against that other person that you're talking about, and then it's gonna be weird. It's gonna be awkward because it's like, does your partner know that this person knows what happened because
Yeah.
Billy Goat went telling
Exactly.
The whole fucking world.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
She literally should do that. She'll tell her best friend. She'll tell her.
See, I'm not cool
she'll
with
tell
that.
Brad.
No.
no.
She'll call up Brad and tell him about like our problems.
Just anything.
Oh, she definitely
As he's
was having
fucking
sex with
drooling,
Brad.
listening to her and shit.
She was definitely having sex with Brad. I'm telling you that right now.
Tell you that.
I'm keeping it real.
I don't know, but
No, because
you know,
you're that cool with your cousin.
right. And here's the thing: the dude that she was dating after
about
me
it.
was like literally 2 weeks after we broke up. Looked exactly like her cousin.
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, it probably was.
That's weird.
And
Like,
I remember
it could have been her cousin for all you know. Just the
wasn't.
filter was different.
It really wasn't.
Like, shoot.
And
Crackers go crack.
one of the things I looked at was
Like,
the
yeah.
resemblance of the facial and the body structure. I'm like,
You're like,
is
that's
this your
Brad.
other cousin?
You're like,
Right.
sus.
You're like, are they related?
The cousin got an extra chromosome too. I mean, the
Oh
boyfriend.
my god.
Gosh, dude, it was
Drop
when I
net.
found that out. Oh my god, it was bad. It was. I started cracking up.
Yeah, it's like, good job, girl, for real.
I'm like, she downgraded.
Oh yeah, it'd always be like that. Like shout outs that, man, what goes around comes around. Always in
And they
times.
only lasted maybe a couple months.
It be like
Oh,
that.
come on.
It be like that. Every
And-
time the toxic one gets in another relationship, it's always in a worse situation.
Yeah.
Or
And
another
that's what
won't
gives
work
me
out.
peace. Honestly, it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, you gonna get what you deserve
It's
either
like,
way.
you thought?
Yeah, you really thought. You really thought out
So
here.
how did the breakup happen? Like, did she resist it at all, or she's like,
Yeah, like what?
She kind of resisted a little bit because I had even like my mom had explained to Danielle how not last year's Christmas, 2022 Christmas, but 2021 Christmas, because I was counting how much money I was getting.
Oh wow.
I was basically like, okay, this is not enough. I can't do this. I can't, I'm gonna get, she would if she's like, if you don't have the money, I'm gonna kick you out. Go live somewhere else. And I didn't have nowhere else to go. I'm like, I could have just lived in my car throughout the, the semester, and I couldn't.
So your fiance,
ex-fiance,
thank you, because your real fiance is right here, baby. Come on,
future.
Shoot, is up here threatening to kick you out after you worked on her farm, sold her goat milk.
Yeah.
Talking about how if you ain't got enough money, you can leave.
She
wait, so you guys are broken up already?
We were broken up already when I during Christmas and stuff like that. And I remember her telling me that, oh, you can't. She's like, I don't want you to drink while you're out there in California. I'm like, why? She's like, I don't like you when you're drunk, or I don't like you when you're drinking.
Good thing you're not mine no more.
I don't like
Right?
you. So I mean, what are we talking about?
And yeah, I do get a little happy. Even Daniela seeing it during last Christmas.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
Oh my god! That's
Come
funny.
on, we getting drunk on Saturday.
Y'all getting drunk on Saturday.
We'll
I'm
see.
be in the corner.
But I like specific type of alcohol, whiskey.
Whiskey?
I like only whiskey.
Joe got everything,
I
baby.
got everything.
He really do.
He's like, say less.
He's like, okay, cool, I'm
I
done.
pulled out of my pocket a whole ass bottle.
You're like, you talking about this?
Summoning like a Pokemon or something. But
Whiskey, I choose you.
for real.
But she wanted to give me back that ring that my mom gave her, and she like, I almost missed my flight. I was maybe 10 minutes before my flight said, okay, last call for this and this and that.
Wow.
So she wanted me to miss my flight, and I told her, she's like, I literally told her, you almost missed my flight. She's like, good, so you can stay here and spend Christmas with me.
Major
I'm like, then I told her, I remember telling her, saying that I'm going to spend, I'm going to be spending the rest of my life here with you, and I won't ever get to see my family. So this is an opportunity to see my family. And I don't, like, you're not going to stop me from seeing my own family. I remember her saying that. She's like, hung up, called me like 5 minutes later. I'm like, what do you want? She's like, she started crying tears and shit like that.
That's
like,
that
wait,
mean-
hold on.
She
I
tried
gotta
that
reverse
mean-
this.
Brad was right next to her in the front. I was sitting in the fucking back.
What?
Brad?
Bro, I'm telling you, homie. They was doing something nasty.
I don't fucking
Mama,
know. And I don't
I'm
want
sorry. Mama, I'm sorry, but they was
No, don't care. Don't give a fuck. No offense, but I don't want to know about the cousin sex
I do
life.
just so I can rag on her more. Goodness gracious.
But
Gosh, she is ugly.
it
She is really
was-
ugly. I need to see what she looks like now.
Ain't no way.
Ain't no way.
But
Ain't no way.
You gotta be something to put up with all this. Cause let me tell you.
This don't make no sense.
she would act like hella sweet and shit like that around people. So she will hide her toxic
Shout out, Daniel.
talk shitness.
Yeah.
Are you really looking for pictures?
No.
Go to mom's Facebook.
He's like, go to the Facebook if you
Go to
really
mom's
want
Facebook.
to. Come on. I gotta see what she looked like.
Then
I have to.
yeah, then when I left, and like literally the moment I got to California, she's like, please come back. And I was kind of over it.
How you gonna get the worst picture of her? Too?
Which one did you do it? Which
Getting
one?
railed by
When you were
Brad.
signing,
Wardorf.
Oh,
at
that
the
one
table.
on the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How you gonna get the worst picture of her though?
It's just a screenshot because it was a far picture, so I
The
zoomed in.
ugliest smile.
Yeah.
Waldorf. She looked like she go to Waldorf. Like, come on, man. I know you went to Waldorf, but you didn't have. You mean that
Ain't
that
no
was
fucking
different?
way.
Ain't no way.
It's like, hold up, let me clean out the holes.
Come on, man.
Yeah, I know.
Come on,
But
man.
another thing,
You was
I was
alone.
lonely.
You
I
was
That
alone.
bitch look like a
exactly.
sock puppet, man.
Go ahead,
After
go
the-
ahead, Joe. Go
You know
ahead.
what's funny? After I got back, my dad came with me. My
That's
dad.
the one that's underneath the bed.
Yeah, that bitch look like a
With
sock
dust
puppet,
bunnies.
bro.
Y'all wrong.
Why is it so hard and stiff?
Oh, I mean,
For
See
real.
what
Let's be
happened
real.
was.
She look like she holding in a fart, bro. Permanently.
bruh.
Why would mom have pictures of her still?
Oh man.
Oh because it's my signing. That's why.
Okay, well, anywho.
Anywho, then
Oh,
my
yeah.
I broke up with her that after Christmas and stuff like that because I was coming home June 2nd, back home because I had practice or whatever
Right.
during the cheerleading thing when I practiced stuff like that June 7th.
Your last semester.
My last semester in university, a whole bunch of that. Then she told me she was thinking about throwing away my clothes outside and burning them. And another thing is that like my dad was like, you know what, I'll come
She
with
look
you.
like she into burning crosses.
For real.
Shit,
She probably was. You said she was racist, so I mean,
kind of like yeah.
yeah. So
Then
I'm not
Put
surprised.
it past her.
She looked racist. She looked like
a grasshopper.
she looked like she sleep with a cousin.
Yeah, she do.
And imagine a black dude while she doing it.
Jeez.
The nasty
But-
self. Yeah, I mean, she looked nasty. She looked 8 types of nasty. I'm sorry, man. Usually I'm a chill guy,
But yeah, I
but
know.
no.
I told you that. I told you from the beginning this is gonna be hectic.
She looked like somebody tried to draw her.
You stupid. She looked like a doodle.
Yeah.
Oh Lord.
Here's
man.
the funny part: when we take pictures, she like this. So,
Oh,
suck in.
yeah, and
Also,
she
that's what that
goofy.
face is.
Oh, so red flag number 21.
She looked like
22?
her
Yeah.
second toe was like 2 inches longer than her
Bruh.
thumb toe.
Oh my gosh. Hey,
Thumb.
but if
Yeah.
you listening, I hope
Spy
you enjoyed
Kids.
it. She look like a Spy Kids villain.
Yeah, she looked like
Oh.
that. Like her like second toe like leans over the flip flop and drags on the floor.
She
how
got
long
that
bitch is.
TMNT toe.
She got talons.
Come on,
This
baby.
bitch looked like she was hatched.
Lord,
Yeah, she looked like she squawks.
the scree out.
I could picture her squawking. She looked like Jimmy Neutron's teacher.
She looked like she gotta get pushed out the nest in order
What's
to
her
walk.
name? Jimmy Neutron,
Miss
Miss
Fowl.
Miss Fowl.
Brain blast.
Remember the movie?
Bitch.
Hey, remember the Jimmy Neutron movie when she's like with the pencil and shit like that?
She
Exactly.
got shrunk down.
So ugly.
She looked like a Funko Pop.
Okay, that's a
Bruh.
little too pushed for her. Okay.
He said, "Hold on now." Like you and I gotta draw the line somewhere.
Man.
But dang.
Um,
So she ruined your health
she
physically,
mentally,
mentally,
Emotionally.
emotionally. We'll even say spiritually, because
Spiritually.
like why not,
Fucking
right?
might as
Just
well.
love saying that shit.
I do, baby, because it's deep, baby.
Little fucking clickbait and shit.
Hey, no, it ain't no clickbait. But man, she really jacked you up.
The day we came back, she wasn't expecting my dad to come with me. Come back with
So
me.
your dad did come. After
My dad did come back
Oh,
with me to
snap.
help me
Okay,
pack my
good.
things.
Good.
And when I was back at home, I had called the school, say, "Hey," I had to explain, "Hey, I need a dorm. I don't care where.
Right.
I need a dorm quick and fast."
Right.
And I know I was really, I wasn't close with the student intended teacher
Right.
or the counselor, whatever like that, but
Close enough.
close enough where I got the dorm like that.
Shout
fast.
outs that they were cool like that.
And I explained it all. He's like, "I'm sorry about that, this and this and that, blah, blah, blah." And, like, it was fast enough where she like, "Wait, what? You're moving out?"
Right.
Then this is her excuse. "Why are you moving out?" I'm like, "Because I don't want to live here anymore." She's like, "Why?" "Because you and I are not together."
Right.
She's like, "The reason why I wanted you to stay so I won't be alone."
Of course.
Yeah, she can't be alone.
No.
As
and
we
and
saw.
another thing, she didn't have nobody to take care of her dogs and to pick up shit, pick up the
Ooh.
puppies and stuff like that. Because during that
Ooh.
whole like time, my last semester,
Right.
her dog had a second part of puppies, a second pair of puppies.
Right.
And I remember she was on the second part is that I had to see her every single practice when I go to cheerleading practice.
Oh yeah.
And for people who think cheerleading is gay for guys, it's harder
Nah.
than it looks. It's really harder than
I
it
can
looks.
tell it's hard. I mean, you got to pick people up. You got to flip them. You got to.
There's hella straight dudes that cheer. that
Exactly.
cheerlead.
In
Yeah.
fact, I'm pretty sure
There's
there's
probably
more straight dudes.
yeah, than gay dudes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, let's keep it real.
Let's keep it real. And you holding up girls?
I
all
got
day?
kicked.
What's up,
I
man?
got
It
concussed.
looks hard, yeah.
I got kicked and concussed that day.
Dang.
One of the days because when it was the day, it was before.
Concussed.
It
With
was
your ball in
before.
the pyramid looking.
It was before our game, our basketball cheerleading game that we had to cheer to.
Oh man.
We were doing practice, so we went up. The girl went whack. I'm like, I knocked out for maybe like 5 seconds, and I came back. I'm like, all right, Mama raised no bitch. Let's do it again.
Oh man.
And then
Also,
my
like,
coach,
you got a concussion.
yeah,
Oh,
they're
he
like,
got
no,
a
Junior,
concussion.
just
Concussion.
no.
Yeah.
My coach was like, all right, you're done for the day. I had my contacts in, so I couldn't take a nap.
Oh man.
And
I know.
my coach was like, all right, just go lay down, just relax a little bit. Then, if you feel better, come out back inside here. So I did feel a little better. I tried a little bit. Then how close and compact the gyms are with the basketball courts. Then you have big ass sirens and
Oh,
I had
and it's all
headaches.
bright
Oh,
lights,
yeah.
so
bright
you
lights.
you jacked up.
I was fucked.
Yeah.
And I had to drive back to my dorm. Was really isn't that far from my dorm. Maybe like a 5-minute walking distance. Maybe like a 1 minute drive,
Right.
if that.
Mm-hmm.
Then when we had our competition in like a cheer competition, I forgot where, she had made a comment because one of the girls were like, hey Junior, you mind stepping out or going behind this I forgot what it was called, this little like things where projector screens,
Yeah.
or just going behind the projector thing. Either way, it's fine. I'm like, just don't look. I'm like, I'm not gonna look. Don't worry. I'm like, I'm respectful to not look. And she made some comments like, oh, don't worry. He's done. He's done that stuff like over 100 something times. Like she made me look like a predator, like
Like
you
a
know,
hoe.
like a pervert.
Yeah.
And I immediately snapped. I'm like, don't talk your shit because I know a lot about you that you don't want to know.
Dang.
I know a lot. I literally said, I know so much about you that you don't want people to know.
Like, I know you be laying eggs.
Tended to the
For
And
real.
I literally told her like how it was difficult. Don't talk your shit if you can't walk the walk. Like, if you're gonna talk shit, make sure you have good backup. I literally told her, like, make sure you have enough, or else I can roast your ass right now in front of everybody.
We did it for
The coach
you.
wasn't there. The
So you
the
good.
coach wasn't there.
Yeah.
We're inside this little classroom where where we had our got the change and stuff like that.
Right.
And so it was,
It's pretty much like, I got so much on you, like,
I have so much on you. Don't
keep
start
your mouth
shit.
shut, 'cause
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot I could say that.
With your
Mhm.
cousin toe looking
Yeah.
stuff.
Then after that, she's like, "Okay, Junior, you can get out. You can turn back around or whatever." I'm like, "Okay." Then she continued talking. She's like, "Oh, he's doing it. He done it maybe 200, 100 and something times. This and that." And I immediately like, don't. Then she walked out, started crying to one of her teammates that she's supposed to be buddy, but she was a fucking bitch.
Mm.
And
Yeah.
I don't care
Aren't
at
they
this
all?
point.
Yeah.
And like during the relationship, during I was with her, she was a fucking bitch to both of us. I didn't like her. My Billy Goat didn't like her. Then all of a sudden, she was buddy with her the moment I broke up with her.
Funny how that
Because she
works.
needed somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because the only reason
She
why
was desperate for
supposedly
someone.
Mm-hmm.
supposedly the only why she was buddy with her, there was another teammate on the team. Just call her slut. Because she was a
Dang,
fucking
he's
slut.
like, I'm not even gonna give her a
She
name.
was a fucking slut.
Man.
She had
Watch your profanity.
How'd she get an accent? Your profanity.
she gave ringworm. She kind of raped somebody when she was drunk.
Oh.
They
You
messy,
know
messy.
what? For
How you
real.
give somebody ringworm? What happened to just chlamydia?
Or she did. I think she had.
You up here
chlamydia.
giving me whole bacteria because you can't wash yourself properly?
That's disgusting.
That is nasty.
Anywho, she was buddy with her friends, and she came up crying. She was crying to the slut, and she like she made me cry as soon as you said this. Then she came up to me. She's like, if you're gonna talk your shit, this and that, you gotta do it like a part of everybody, when you're not around. Don't be talking shit you don't know, this and this and that. Then, here's the thing. The girls that were around, apparently she lied to Slut, saying that I say something. Okay, basically, Shelby.
Sperm dumpster.
She lied to Shelby. She lied to Shelby, saying that I said something totally different.
Mm-hmm.
And all the teammates that were there told Shelby what actually happened. Then she came up towards me, like literally the next day or so.
Shout out
saying,
to teammates.
Then she came to me like, "Hey, Junior, I'm sorry what I did, this and this and that." She told me exactly something totally different, and I do want to apologize for that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's okay. Just make sure she's actually telling you the truth, and make sure before you even start talking shit to me, that you know the right thing.
Right. Like, get your facts straight.
Get your facts straight. Yeah.
Honestly, I'm a little confused what all this story ties to.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, because, I mean, it's like, how she stay going to be...
It was after we broke up, too.
Yeah, like, why you still tripping even
why you
after
still
the
talking
fact
shit?
that we broke up and everything. So, just more signs of the fact of, like...
I dodged a bullet.
I mean, you got shot a few times.
I mean, there was like 20 some flags.
I dodged that one bullet.
But 50 Cent, man.
Yeah, exactly. Get rich.
I dodged that one bullet that saved me. How about that?
Oh, there you go.
That's the one that missed the artery, but all the other ones, they got you.
Yeah, no,
man.
you got
I'm
shot
sorry.
a few times, but but you were allowed to tell the tale. And with that being said, too, you got someone who, like I said, has been a friend of mine for 11 years who, you guys, it's dope that seriously you guys took both of your traumatic and very ignorant situations and honestly flipped it into like a positive relationship that you guys have, you know,
for sure.
like to be able to heal from that, to be able to like truly have good communication. Did you shock yourself?
I just twitched. I don't know.
You good?
I'm good.
I was like, dang, did he get electrocuted?
I got twitched. I did.
Yeah,
dude,
for
like,
real. The electricity between y'all love, for real.
Tourette's,
It's up here.
I was like, I love.
That was her
Oh, wait, I don't
sacrificing
know
a
what that
goat.
is.
She trying to get you.
Yeah, she's trying to get me.
Man.
Bitch, you
But
look like Forky from Toy Story 4. Show us out of here, man.
for real.
Damn.
But it's dope that seriously you guys.
Oh.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. I wish that could be a story post of ours, but nah, we can't.
Nah.
Nah, I'm sorry, Billy Goat. But seriously, like the fact that you guys flipped it and you now have a good, healthy,
really
fun relationship that you both. I mean, sure, like any relationship, there's a little bit ups and downs.
Oh yeah,
course.
definitely a little
But
ups,
the
but mine's
fact-
more downs.
But the fact that there's more ups with you two, you and Danielle, it's like just. I think that's what it's all about. Not letting the past trauma like take away or like be in the way of something that could be beautiful, but instead using it as like, let me use this as like more motivation of why I should treat you better because you give me that same respect that I know I deserve because from a man's point of view, dang it, I know I'm a good boyfriend, like I just need the same woman to bring that same energy,
Yeah. I know I'm not perfect, but I'm like 1 inch from perfect. That's what Daniela told me. Like nobody's perfect.
That's cute, dog.
And one of the things that one of the coworkers, contractors I work with, the guy told me like if you open your door for her and she goes around to the other side, opens your door, she's the one.
Oh, the Bronx Tale test, where if you're talking about the car test, right? The car door test. Oh, for real, man. My last situation
she would do
did
that. Like I would open the doors for her and stuff like that.
No, but it's true. Do you do that?
Yeah.
She would do that to me.
Oh yeah, put a ring on her for real. That's your fiance. Come on.
My ex wouldn't do anything like that. Nothing like that.
Of course she wouldn't.
For a cool minute, you're like, I'm not gonna
take
open
my
your
dogs
door.
out.
For a cool minute in the beginning, I'm like, I ain't gonna fucking open your door.
He did. He's like, I won't open your door. I'm like, excuse you?
Dang.
I said it straight up.
He did.
And like another thing
But
is,
it's different now because you do.
Yeah.
Not all the time.
Not all the
you
time,
do.
but I do.
No, but you know,
And the
it's
funny
enough to
part
where
is-
I ain't mad at you.
After the breakup and stuff like that, after her first boyfriend, maybe like a month later, she was another guy, and then another couple weeks she was with another guy, and I'm guessing she's with the same dude after me, maybe
Brad
like 4 or 5
.2.
boyfriends left.
Yeah,
She's popular, man.
for real.
I mean, thought leader.
No, I come from I'm a
She a
little
homie hopper.
homie hopper. Yeah.
Dang.
She's
My
straight.
bad. I showed my age there, huh?
And so
Shit.
she wanted
Call
me.
somebody a bop. Damn.
She wanted me to become this farm boy, country boy. You know, like I did get. You know, I do like country now, country music. From living in Iowa for 4 years, I do have a different kind of slang.
It's like that one video from Vine or TikTok when it's that little girl. She's like, "Country boys, I love you."
A country boy. I love you.
And apparently
That's
her
my
boy-
shit, bro.
Apparently
Y'all
her
gotta
boyfriend
send me
now
that, 'cause
is
I
like a
ain't
country
seen
guy
that.
or some shit like that.
Right. But for real
to
though,
be a goat tender.
yeah, goat tenders. That sounds kind of good. I'm sorry, but
Not like a chicken tender, but no,
no,
not the food, but
Not
You're
the
making me
food,
hungry. I'm trying to lose weight, but you're making
It
me
ain't
hungry.
edible, but
I
shoot.
wasn't talking about food. People how they tend the chickens.
Oh, like
No,
a
they
little.
actually do have
You know
goat
how
tenders.
they-
I'm sorry.
They're like a chicken
Like a
tender?
shepherd, kind
They
of.
actually-
Yeah.
I got you. I'm
They-
sorry.
She's a goat tender.
My favorite is the bartender, man.
Look, yo. Stupid. Well, she looked like a doodle. Look, y'all. Hey, but seriously, like it's so dope to have you on, and thank you for
no problem.
we like to do this on Law because once again it can serve as an inspiration to someone who might not think they're going through the same thing, but dang it, they're going through the same thing. Like who in the world could say they've been through the same situation as you, but there's someone out there though, you know. And so for just that, thank you for sharing your story, and thank you for educating us on the demon of Iowa. So we know now, don't go to Colorado, don't go to Iowa. Those are demon territories.
And don't
Colorado.
deal with anybody that tends to goat.
What Afro man say? I met this bitch in Iowa. I fucked her on credit, so I owe her. Come on.
You're right.
And she's pretty much was like,
She
"You
the
owe
same
me."
thing.
Yeah.
For real.
Wow.
And
Fucked her on credit.
after the breakup, I had maybe 2 friends, and one of my 2 friends was a shout out to my friend Daniel. If I am gonna be posting this,
Oh yeah.
I am gonna be posting my Instagram. So if you're listening to this, Daniel, thank you for being there. Thank you for being my
Shout
Shout
out
out,
to
man.
you, man.
Shout out
Shoot,
to
thanks
my
for
buddy.
being a real one,
throughout
baby.
the rest of the school year. He graduated too.
Heck yeah.
He was playing baseball, but he got injured, and
Dang, I'm sorry,
Baseball
Dan.
players need some
he was a
goddamn
catcher.
milk.
He was a catcher, and his knees or whatever. I
Oh well,
forgot.
catchers.
Oh,
yeah,
your
that
knees?
makes sense.
Oh,
yeah.
fuck that, dude.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah.
But
I be
Daniel, shout out to my
Spasms
boy
just picking
Daniel.
shit up off the floor, dude.
But who's your other homie you want to shout out, man?
Shout out to the people who were there for me after the breakup.
Heck yeah,
Shout out to people who were there for me.
for real.
Yeah.
Family, friends, mom, dad. Thank you.
For real. Thank y'all for
You made
being real
you made me
ones, man.
the guy I am right now. Emotionally, spiritually, you helped me a lot. And Daniela, my beautiful girlfriend,
Come
future
on.
wife.
Come on.
Thank you for being in my life. I really do appreciate it. You made my life 10 times a lot better. You made me want to wake up every day, just, smiling.
Thanks.
One of the things that Daniela and I do, we were like, we actually got promise rings together.
Also, you already low key proposed anyway.
And
So come on.
she customized hers with mine. It says, I love you more. And serves our date in the inside of the ring. And what our thing is, like, when we say, I love you, he's like, no, I love you more. Then all of a sudden we say, okay.
You sound like
That's
that girl's
cute.
cousin.
Brad. Bradley.
Yeah, no, don't do that.
Brad catches strays, man. Let Brad catches strays, man. Come on,
Who's saying
No,
Brad.
because
As
Brad's a
in-
sucker in
Yeah,
all
Brad's
this
a
too.
sucker too. He be
Man.
sucking on.
Maybe he got the worms too.
Hey, he
He
got
probably
something.
did get them ringworms.
He got something.
Man.
But it's
got
our
them
thing that we
Cloverfields.
do.
I don't know what that
It's
is.
our thing that we do. So then at the end we
That's
do
so
like
cute.
a little peck, like
Yeah.
do stuff like
That's
that.
cute.
It's our thing. Like
Every
I
couple
did it. I
gotta
did it
have
in
its
front of
own
my dad.
thing.
He's like, "What the hell?"
Like, bro, what are you doing?
Yeah. It was on
He
the
has
phone.
said that. It's hilarious.
Like,
Oh
what
my
kind
God.
of corny mess was that, boy?
But
that's love right there.
that is true. To be honest, I believe that I found the one. Even though it's 6 months, it feels like 6 years.
But you're
or
older
more
now.
than
That's
that.
what I was saying earlier.
Yeah,
It's
but
like,
I'm
you
old
are-
enough
you
now
know
where
now,
I know,
yeah.
like I know what I want.
Right.
Like one of the things that my mom told me, wait at least a year, and I feel like I have waited at least a year. I feel, but with the whole situation, with the whole military thing, you know, I have my height and weight test. Well, it'll be maybe posted next Thursday or next week or something like that. On Thursday, the June 29th is when I go back, and Danielle, she told me like, look, I've noticed a lot. You lose weight, you see you're getting thinner, this and this, and I really do appreciate everything you do for me. Like I would be like, let's go to gym, babe. She's like, fine, I don't want to go.
But as opposed to the
Honestly, it'd be
opposite
like
chick
that.
who was all like, don't go, don't better yourself.
But she's like,
Like,
okay,
come
let's
on.
go.
Yeah.
I know it's better for me. Okay, let's go.
See,
Like
that's dope.
sometimes I'll do my thing, or we'll start on the treadmill. Then after that, we'll be like, okay. Then she's like, oh babe, you can go do your thing. I don't mind. I'll stay here. And,
I missed the gym, man.
Man,
I was about to
shit.
sign up last week.
I go to Crunch.
My cheap ass go to Planet Fitness.
I went to Plant.
Ain't no wrong.
Horrible.
You said like it's some bootleg. Like, it's
Nah,
a good gym.
It's a bootleg, but
It's
look,
like-
He said no, it
It's
is.
not
It
that's
is.
that corny judgment free zone.
It's
Shut the
so
fuck
funny.
up and judge me, so I do better, bro.
He said judge me so I
No,
can
but
do
I don't do weights, so for me it's perfect because they don't have a lot of weights.
Oh, yeah,
they don't want you
exactly.
to be what they call them. I forget what they have.
Bodybuilders?
No, but
They have
like
a little
showing
siren
off.
if you like take off your shirt and stuff like that.
yeah, like a douche alert kind
Oh,
of thing.
good.
Yeah.
That's
And
actually
if
dope.
if you throw the weights on the floor, they'll ring the siren too.
That's
You're
dope,
not supposed to be
actually.
doing all that shit.
Yeah,
It's
good.
supposed to be like for people who like are shy or whatever.
Well, it's
Right.
funny how
They'll
they
kick
say
you out
that
if
they
you do-
won't
if you hear
judge
that, too.
But that's judging
people
you,
do.
yeah. But I mean, for me, like I just do like I'll do some cardio because that's like I heard like you trying to lose fat, like you trying to trim up.
Right.
You're supposed to do cardio.
Yeah, exactly.
I've been doing
Yeah.
lots of cardio. Like I think it was yesterday. I jog, run, walk for like 35 minutes on the treadmill.
Heck
Then
yeah,
I
that's
did
what I
another
would do.
15 minutes on the bike.
I hate running, so I put my fat ass on the bike.
Bike is fun.
But
too.
I would wear like
Yeah.
like the little sauna suit thing.
I have
Oh,
I
yeah.
have
Yeah, he
um
does that too.
Yeah.
I do that
That
too.
shit
I have
works,
a
man.
Oh yeah.
I have a, like a black sweat waist trainer thing. I put that on.
Oh yeah.
You try
Then-
to move it, it's like
Oh gosh, like Venom or something.
Yeah.
Kind of like
you
that.
can't move
Yeah,
it. so it's
Symbiote.
suction
Like
to you.
oh no.
And I have a sauna vest. I put that on. Then after that, I have a sauna T-shirt. Where do you know? It's like I don't know if you've seen those commercials on like Instagram. It's kind of like blue on the inside, and it's like it says like a K, something like that, keto, whatever. I put that on. Shit's like I'm wearing like a tight, like small T-shirt, but it's like a sauna T-shirt.
Not even
Then,
Houdini can get out of that shit.
For
Damn.
real.
then I put a sweatshirt on. Then I put another sweatshirt on.
Oh dang.
He's like the little brother from Christmas Story.
I
He's
don't-
rocking
I
around like
haven't seen that movie.
Exactly.
Hilarious.
Yeah.
You never seen the Christmas Story?
Mm.
I've
Never.
seen it.
Ah, come on, man.
It's a good movie.
Man.
You know.
It's
Dang,
a good,
don't look at me
It's
like
a good movie, dude. You gotta watch it. It's a good
It's a
movie.
good
Every
movie.
time I see a little preview around Christmas time, like it looks.
That shit's
uh,
funny, dude. It's one of those classics where it's like, you can see why it's a classic. Like that's just funny. That's a
You
good
know
movie.
what? For you, I'll give it a chance this year. It comes on 24/7 around.
Just watch it on
Christmas time.
HBO Max.
Is it on HBO Max?
It's not HBO Max now.
Oh.
It's just Max.
Oh yeah, Max. But you for real had a maximum experience with the, I know. I'm sorry, boy. No, but for real, thank you so much, Junior, for coming
I really
on,
do
man.
appreciate it.
Danielle,
When she
thank
told
you.
me, they're asking to see if you want to go. I'm like, yes.
Yeah, no, for real. When you said you wanted, I was like, absolutions, for real. So thank you so much. Thank you for the
problem.
both of y'all, for real.
No
for
problem.
this semi spin-off sequel. We'll make it a trilogy somehow, some way. Hopefully not. But no, for real though. And 39 Crew, you know I love you. Shameless plug, check out King's Comics, baby. If y'all came to the party, thank you for coming to
Yeah,
the party.
man, thank you.
Celebrating VHS the both parties 1 year anniversary, 50th episodes, baby. Hey, we love y'all for real. And by the way,
in August.
yeah, we're gonna take a little mid-season break, if you could say, but we saved y'all the best for last, baby, because y'all be loving these toxic relationship episodes, baby. So
and make sure you check out my nail page.
yes,
Make sure you
oh my
check
gosh,
out.
for real,
Yeah,
ultimate
Nailed
shameless
by
plug.
Daniela.
Check out Nailed by Daniela,
If
please.
you didn't follow after the first time,
for
Yeah,
real,
shame
Follow
on you.
I'm
them.
gonna beat your
For
ass
real.
and then follow it this time.
and
Yeah.
then follow this time twice over because you messed up.
I
'Cause
did.
once this is
I
posted-
was a text subject, by the way.
Yeah, he was actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. So see, come on, baby, come
By
on.
the time it's
baby.
posted, I will have a Little Mermaid set.
Ooh,
Come on.
ooh.
I shall be doing it tomorrow because my niece's birthday party's on Saturday.
That's what I'm so y'all, them pictures are already up. So y'all y'all should have been liked it. I'm not, because y'all should have been already followed. I'm not gonna get offensive. I'm normally a chill guy, but up
you're
here,
missing
Doodle Bob, Billy Goat got me feeling kind of way. So you know what? Thank you, y'all. 39 crew, you know I love you, and we'll see y'all in a couple of months.
Yep.
Y'all be safe throughout the
See
summer,
y'all.
baby.
Have a good summer. We're not gonna be in this garage. We frying right now. Imagine in the middle of the summer. Come on, man.
Come on, baby.
Got me fucked up.
We love you, baby.
We love you.
Bye.
Later.